What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 280. What is it, blood? 284 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to that blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm in a good mood, blood. You get me? That obviously means there was Premier League football this weekend, which means I stay catching W's. You get me? Certain man hold L's and certain man scrape the bottom of the barrel. And certain man keep up with the pace. You get me? But big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Make sure you are liking the thing. You get me? Big up the mods, them. I see you, my brothers. You understand? Big up the panel as well. As always, you get me? My brothers, them. They're there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the brothers, them as well. You understand? Link in the description as always. Let me do some housekeeping, blood. You get me? Certain man are sitting there with a vest, but you get me? The AK-47 will burst through that. No, did he understand? But before we go there, blood. Before we go there. Hussam. You are very happy, blood, like me. You understand? Back on the top row. You get me? Back to life. Back to reality, blood. You get me? 3-1 win away at Fulham. The people then were asking me during the watch along of Man United when it was 3-0 after 65 minutes. Troops, why did you do the match along the Man United game? You should have done the Liverpool game. Before the Man United game, they were telling me, oh, have some shame. It's only Coventry. And obviously we saw why I did that game. But your game, what happened, didn't it?
We won a game of football and we scored 2 open play goals, which we haven't done in 5 games, which is a thing of beauty. You know, I was actually getting ready for the worst. I literally wrote down all the clear-cut chances we missed. I wrote them down with the minute as well. Diaz 3rd minute, Diaz 7th minute, Jota 22nd, Gakpo 33rd, Elliott cutback 51st, Jota 60th. I was ready. I was here to just go ham on all these players, you know. But out of nowhere, I think if I asked any of you, let's assume Liverpool won the game 5-1 pre-game. I was like, guys, we're going to win 5-1. Name the 5 goal scorers. Not a single one of you would have said Gravenberg. Neither would I have. But he came up, he scored a goal out of nowhere. You get me? And then Jota followed. I'm so happy. I actually predicted a draw in that game. I said 1-1, you know? So I'm very happy we won. You get me? And it's beautiful to be back on top row, you know? I'm no longer in the sewages. I've climbed my way up. And hopefully this continues. Hopefully it's not just once in a lifetime thing. I'd like more open play goals, please. So let's keep doing this. You get me? Let's do it. Big up to you guys. Big up to the Back Again community as well. Make sure guys are liking and subscribing right now.
Flawless. You're on mute, blood.
Yo. Is that it?
No. I was waiting for you to
I know what
say
you're like. I know what you're like. That's why. Go on.
No. You laughed at me, blood. You get me? You said
Yep.
when I said 2-1 Coventry, blood. You understand?
Yep.
You said, look at this guy, blood. You understand? I said, bro, Coventry, I feel like they have something for your club, blood. You understand? They was robbed. You get me? Robbed of a place in the final. You understand? United, they scraped through. You understand? As you see in the title, blood, you and them City punks scraped through to the final. But you scraped through to see your team get embarrassed in May, blood.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Hey, this ain't no FA Cup final preview. I can say embarrassing. You can't. Like we don't preview.
Why not?
We ain't previewing the final yet. We ain't there yet.
You need a preview for that, blood.
We ain't there yet. It's like if you lot would have got past Bayern, you would have get embarrassed by Madrid, but we don't have to go there yet. We would have done it before the time. But again, another Manchester. Obviously, I'll discuss it more in the section, but another Manchester United win that I can't celebrate because it's more relief than celebration. Embarrassing. Just when you think Manchester United cannot sink any lower, we do. Just once you think we hit a new low level, there's a trapdoor in the room and we fall through the trapdoor and we've been continuing to fall all throughout the season. Worst 20-minute performance of the season. Like that 20 minutes from when they made it 3-1 up until they scored up until that part of the game, so just normal time, not even so much extra time. Embarrassing. Definitely the worst. Another penalty given away. Again, we'll get into the whole thing. So, yeah, but we made it through. That's the only positive, but leave everybody in London. No one should come back to Manchester. Leave everyone there. I said beforehand, we must win the game. I said if we lost that, Ten Hag should not even make it off the grass as Manchester United manager. He should get served his papers like it's child support. Like he's serving your papers with child. That there should have been someone in the tunnel ready. Like people like sack him in the tunnel. No, he shouldn't have even made it to the tunnel. Should have been sacked on the sideline right there and then. And we won the game, and that's my energy still. And I don't even mainly blame him for that because it's more on the players, but he's not blameless. But we'll discuss it. Like I said, the only positive is we made it through to the final. That is it. That is it.
Lewis, you can't blame Poch this time, blood.
Look.
Yeah, a little spoiler alert as well for everyone in here. I will not be blaming Poch for this one. So, yeah, dun, and all that crap. But yeah, it's good to be back. Back in the bottom row, as per usual. Wembley Editage strikes again. Wembley Editage. VAR BS. A host of missed chances and just an ending that makes me physically sick. If I ever see that ground again, it will be too soon. But it's good to be back. Shout out the panel, shout out the chat. And yeah, 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks and this crap is over. Up the Chelsea.
Before you even read Super Chats, Troops, remember when Flawless said all teams get decisions against them, and I was the only one who said everyone except Man City. Remember that shit? You saw how today they gave a penalty for the same exact shit when Grealish's one was even worse? You saw that? Didn't I tell you Manchester City are the one club that never get decisions against them in a big game? I've made myself clear from August. Now watch. That literally a day after. By the way, the one Bissaka one was even less obvious than the City.
I wasn't even that annoyed about the penalty until I saw the Coventry one. I'm like, you lot, no consistency at all.
Grealish done this. He literally done this. Like he swiped it with his arm. And the dumbass Michael Oliver gave a goal kick as well.
In my watch along, I said that it was a penalty still, the Chelsea City. I said that's a penalty. I was
So
very shocked
obvious.
that it wasn't. And obviously, I saw all the angles. We'll talk about it. I saw all the angles. So I was like, Lewis never saw the angles at the time, but I was like, nah, that's sus still. You get me? That is sus blood. We got Randy Viper, my dog. He says he's our knight in shining armor. He's the core of Mother Earth. He is the light at the end of the tunnel. He's the warmth on cold days. He's flawless.
Hey, Randy Viper, I've said this before. I'll say it again. Big up, always supporting. And yo, when I pass, I need you to write my eulogy, my guy. Facts. I do.
Mine as well, blood. I can't lie. Big up Sheet TV every time. My brother, blood. He's very educated, blood. You should know. You got like 10 fucking degrees, blood.
There you are.
Big up Sheet TV. Make sure you subscribe to the bro. You get me?
Yes,
He says, big up the donkeys. Sack this manager immediately. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does.
Now, I think he's calling us goats. Is that not a goat? I think he's saying big up the goats. Is that not a goat?
Yeah, that might.
Oh, yeah, it is a goal.
Yeah.
I thought he was sending shots at your team, blood.
No. See, you be doing too much. No, he's saying big up to us. See, you trying to take away compliments from yourself. So
No, come on.
Yo, every
That's
time.
bloodline. You get me? Sheet knows the thing already, blood. I thought he was sending shots, blood. I can't lie. Not at me, at your team, blood.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah, of course. And we're gonna have hella shots. Big up, man, like Jack. He says Ten Hag was coaching his ass off today. Big up.
Big up.
Man, like Ed. He pulled up with a 16 out of 10, blood. Come on, you know the vibes, blood. Big up your damn blood clot self. He says, big up troops who Sam Lewis and flawless. Let's have a 16 out of 10 performance and cook this man. Coventry deserved that game more, but it's okay. City will win another trophy now, blood.
Hey, big up, Ed. You know what I'm saying? Love the username, big up. And for everyone with about the 16 out of 10 shirts, I've had to push back the international shipping a week, people. So we just had problems we had to sort out. And obviously, I'm going to pattern it for you lot properly. So it'll be the 29th, not the 22nd, in regards to worldwide shipping. But don't worry, I'm going to get it to you lot.
Big up Gabrielle, blood. Also looking 16 out of 10. You understand? He says, big up you guys. Flawless. Now I understand you are Ten Hag out. You guys are shit for real. And I love it. Long may it continue. Go get your 16 out of 10 t-shirts, people.
Yeah, people. And I'm glad more people are starting to realize it in regards to, why are you so harsh? When you have troops on here, when United are in good form or get a good result, oh, can you get top 4? Are you Ten Hag in now? And blah, blah, blah. Exhibit Z, which is today. Just look back at the season.
We got Gabriel one more time. He says, will we get Lewis Shiesty today or what? Now he pulled up.
I never really had a lot of faith in this game anyway. It was a whole Man City. Just more annoyed about our players.
Big up Vivek. You just dropped that and bounced, blood. Big up yourself, fam. Big up Salman with the 1610 blood, my jigger. He says, singing, don't worry about a thing because every little thing is going to be all right. Don't worry, Lewis. We can still qualify for the Europa League, but can easily bottle it.
You're still thinking about that. Fair play, mate. Fair play, mate.
We got Love United, hate the ops, blood. He says, saying we scraped it is crazy. That was all on Eric Ten Hag.
It was all on everybody. Love United, hate ops. Everybody to blame.
Big up LJ Brown, my G. He says, can Ten Hag stay forever? How can we keep him in? No, did he? You got to let them win the FA Cup, blood. And then he's in. No, did he?
Fuck
Big up
that.
Kurt Chaos, my brother. Blood, if it takes Ten Hag staying, blood, I'm doing it.
No.
Big up Kurt Chaos, blood. He says, staying up at 2:30 a.m. for this legendary cooking by the skin of your teeth, flawless. Lewis wouldn't blame Poch for this. Jackson is dog shit.
Jackson isn't dog shit, but it was an awful finishing yesterday. But we'll talk about it later. There's layers to it.
Big up Vivek. He says, Lewis, let me hear you say it, you wallad. Nicholas Jackson.
Proper Chelsea, because we're not going to be reactionary after one game.
Big up AS2 Skills, my brother. He says, Cole Palmer, give me freedom, give me fire, give me penalties, or I'll retire. Upgrade to Kai Havertz, Ethiopian Carlton Banks in the mud. Ole, ole.
Okay, so Cole Palmer, give me penalties or I retire, but he has more non-penalty goals than Saka this season. Okay. Upgrade to Kai Havertz. He has double his goals this season, probably double his assists. What are we doing? You could have had so much to cook us with, and you just went 0 for 2. Do better. Moving like Jackson up front yesterday.
Love United, hate the ops, my brother. He says, put your hand up if your team has had Wembley appearances in the last 5 years. Anyways, anyone that is not Eric Ten Hag out yet, you're not a United fan.
Fucking hell.
You agree with that, Flawless?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, if you're still backing Ten Hag at this point and this team, what more evidence do you need? Just put on the last 20 minutes of that FA Cup semi-final versus Coventry City, who are 8th in the championship. They're not even flying high in the championship. They're not even in the playoffs. They are 8th. They have lost 3 out of their last 5, so they're not even in great form going into the game. And we were 3-0 up with 20 minutes on the clock against championship side Coventry City. I bet, but still back it. Process.
We got Jack. He says, why doesn't Ten Hag just quit? This can't be fun.
Because he has no decorum, no self-awareness whatsoever. That's why he won't quit.
We got Brooklyn Gooner. He says, I was wondering where was Mo Salah during the Liverpool game. It turns out he is on your stream.
Yeah, people keep saying this because of the hair. It's like, all right, bet.
Who? They're saying you're Salah.
Yeah. That's what people have been saying. It's like, I don't look like Salah, but all right, cool. I just roll with it. I just one of them in it. I just roll with it. Like, all right, bet.
If he looks like Salah, I look like Hoyland.
Yeah.
I look like Hazard.
Since we're just lying.
I look like Ozil.
Yeah, people just like, all right. It's simply because of the hair. Because when I have plaits, so I had the Mickey Mouse thing. No one says it, and then ever since.
There's only one guy here who looks like a footballer.
Fuck off. Anyway, big up Brooks. He says, He says, Ten Hag, Rashford, and at least 8 players from this trash team need to get out of our club. Embarrassing bunch of trash. Fuck them all.
Only 8. Try 25, 26.
Big up TKA. He says, blame Poch now, you're frauds. Your players are crap.
Yeah, Poch has done nothing wrong in this game. But again, we'll delve into it. If it means the last 6 months are completely forgotten about, then cool, go for it. Keep your reactionary take. But thank you for the donation.
Big up Husam's fan. He says, I can't believe we scored 2 open play goals. Big up.
Same.
Cam, family in the chat, blood.
Big up,
He
Cam,
says,
Cam.
penalty this and no penalty that. Should have finished your food and that pen wouldn't have mattered. Hashtag Klopping, hashtag Ten Hagin, hashtag Potchin, hashtag 16 out of 10, hashtag Broskis.
Yeah,
Cam, you're not even wrong. You know, that's why I didn't want to speak too much on the penalty. But I mean, same energy. We still should have got it.
And yeah, Cam,
So both stand.
you forgot a hashtag Arteta in too. But big up Cam. That's fam.
Big up Bereles. He says, United will beat City. 116 charges. FC is done.
United will beat City. Good.
Big up Uber 7, my G. He says, Kovacic, no red card versus Arsenal. Doku, no pen versus Liverpool. Grealish, no handball versus Chelsea. What do they all have in common? The best ref in the Premier League, Michael Oliver. Clap, 116 charges if they find out. Allegedly. Not trying to get flagged. Big up LJ Brown, my G. He says, that Stretford, sinister, Snow Bunny, Sultan of sarcasm, flawless, caught life again. PS Troops, did you see the leak kit and the red part? Looks like a bottle. Yeah, I did see it, blood. And Adidas can go and fuck themselves.
I'm not from Stretford. I'm not a Snow Bunny. I'm not sinister. I don't even know what Sultan means, so I need to Google it, but it's not. And I'm not Sultan either. There we go. So I'm none of these S's, but big up LJ. Appreciate it.
Big up Omar Berry, or should I say Omar Barry? He says, big up to the panel. GOAT podcast is back again. Come on.
Big
man.
up, my G. Big up.
You know the vibes, blood. Big up Otto. He says, VAR denied us the greatest comeback in history. He must be a Coventry fan. Big up your damn selves, blood. W's in the chat for Coventry, ladies and gentlemen, blood.
Yeah, man, W's, because they didn't get one in the semi-final. Shout out Coventry, though.
And you ain't going to get one in the final, blood. Shout out Man City, blood.
It is, yeah. Hey, and we winning the same this season, like I told you all season.
All right, we'll see in it. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Oh, now
Yeah,
you got
we'll see.
confidence about. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what.
blood.
We'll see what.
Yeah,
What you
we'll see,
winning?
blood.
What you winning?
We'll see, innit? We'll see, blood. We'll see, blood. Big up Singers King, my brother. He says, bring back Jose for the final. Bald fraud. Big up Love United, hate the ops. Says, flawless, you're dressed as a cop. Please arrest Ten Hag.
He needs to be thrown under. He needs to be thrown under the football in jail. Well, he needs to be that. It's terrible.
Big up John. He just dropped that and bounced, blood. Mr. 16 out of 10. He says, Salah dropped. We play well and we score 3. Just like I said. Hussam apologize to Gakpo and Gravenberch and apologize to me and say, Ray, teach me ball.
Apologize to my balls.
Big up A2S skills one more time, blood.
Sorry, that's too complete. Yo,
He says, where was the face of Chelsea, aka Palmer? He had a poor game still. We're gonna touch on that. No, did he?
And he still should have got an assist.
And big up Omar Barry one more time. He says, I'm not looking forward to El Clasico today. Yeah, I heard that's at 8 o'clock, blood.
Yeah,
Habibi, La Liga's dead. No one even gives a fuck about El Clasico. You get me? Let's not do that. Everton Burnley would have more viewers.
Not wrong.
Like I said at the start, Hussam was like, oh, why are you starting with Arsenal? Why don't you make Coventry Man United? I said, no. If you look, blood, we start with the good, which is Arsenal. We then go to the bad, which is Chelsea. And then we go to the downright ugly, which is Man United, blood.
Yeah, but Arsenal are boring, troops.
Yeah, but blood, it'll be a quick segment, bro. So allow it, blood. You get me? Chat.
Yeah, man. Let him get his flower. He's been depressed the past couple of shows. Let him get his flowers and we get to
XG, XG cigarettes chat. I believe that's the first one. 22 minutes. Here we go.
Yeah, but I'm not mad that I think we won.
Nah, but I just want to know XG cigs, bro. I need to know the ratio during the stream. You get me? But Arsenal went away to Wolves. A very comfortable performance, blood. We was never under threat. The chances they had was our fault. Kiwior had a shocking game again. I kind of see why now that they're saying they want to bring in a left back because obviously Zinchenko is rubbed. Kiwior is not good at left back against certain styles of wingers, i.e., wingers with pace. If you're a winger that ain't got pace, he can deal with it. If you got pace, he's in trouble. And obviously, Timber just coming back from injury. We need to see how he goes. And then Tomiyasu's, you get me. He was out the squad again. Now man are telling me he's sick. Like, I don't like, bro, we just gave this guy a new contract and he's just constantly fucking injured, blood. You get me? It's just like, bro, I don't know what to do with Tomiyasu now, blood. You get me? No Diddy. I'm at that point where I'm like, bro, these man just gave him a new fucking contract, but he's injured more time than he's fit, blood. But then we're giving him new deals. And then you're going out and saying you need left backs, blood. So why the fuck are you wasting money giving him a new contract? Why don't you get rid of him and bring in the left back? You understand? Bring in money from Tomiyasu, get the left back. You understand? We save money on his wages as well, blood. Why don't we start moving like a big club and start using common sense, bro? Do you understand? It's just pure stupidity because the money needs to go elsewhere, blood. Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard deserve a proper midfielder alongside them in that midfield, blood. Do you understand? We put Havertz in there, no Diddy, and I was panicking. You get me? I was thinking, oh shit, here we go again. GTA meme, me bopping down the road, big Zubi in my hand. I thought, okay, here we go again. But I can't lie, blood. Kai done his damn thing, bro. You get me? He done his damn thing, blood. The runs he was making was good. Obviously, you know he's gonna put in that 10 out of 10 work rate. He's gonna be strong on the ball. He played a big part in the second goal. So you get me, blood. I was happy with Havertz, but I still believe that we do need a centre midfielder. We need a striker, bro. You get me? Because Gabriel Jesus, bro, is an absolute joke. Let's just say how it is. He is not a striker. He should not play in the 9 ever again. If he plays, play him on the right, blood. Do you understand? He is just, you get me? The only thing he did good, which was actually out of this world, was the role he played in the first goal, blood. The way he brought down the ball and get me, used his body to shield the ball and get it to Trossard. But Leandro Trossard, blood, let me tell you something, blood. He might be top 5 ball strikers in the Premier League, blood. Like, ball striking ability, bro, it is ridiculous. The backlift he had to get off that, because the amount of gap he had between him and the ball, he had to elevate that, blood. Do you understand? And that's goal of the month. You understand? I don't think you'll see a better goal this month, blood. You get me? And for me, Trossard needs to start. Nah, Trossard needs to start in the false 9 now. Yeah, we need to just go with him in the false 9. You get me?
Agreed. Agreed.
You get me? Because like the Jesus thing don't work, blood. It don't work, bro.
What's happened? Because I heard you mention that since, I think you said, was it an injury after the World Cup or before the World Cup, or he's not come back the same?
Before the World Cup, he got injured, yeah?
That was it. I remember you
it wasn't before the World Cup, it was at the World Cup he got injured.
At the World Cup, yeah. I remember you mentioning this. Yeah.
And then he's never been the same since then, blood. He's lost the Yoga Benito about his game, blood. You get me? It's a different player. If you look at Gabriel Jesus when he signed for Arsenal from August until the World Cup, and you look at him now, it's 2 complete different players, blood. I was sitting there watching him saying, City sold that to us.
Yeah,
he didn't play like that at City. What the hell is going on, blood? Do you understand? Like maybe, you get me? Arteta got the best out of him, blood. But then the injury has hurt him a lot. You understand? It has hurt him. But still, like, come on, bro. You get me? Like, there's opportunities you need to be taking, bruv. You understand? Just the shots he's taking, like, they're just going wide, bruv. Way off target, bro. Way off target, blood.
Got to be a confidence thing with him.
I think it's confidence, number 1. 2, you're seeing why City sold him in regards to what he is, a very good squad player. If you're challenging for a league title, he's a very good squad player. And his better City performances came when he was playing out wide. That's why Saka there, and then him as backup to Saka, to me, makes sense. He's a good, like, that's when I look at your team. That's where you're short. If you're backup front 3, let's say it's Trossard, Saka, Martinelli, That's a good backup front three. But what you need is improvements before that. You need a left winger, you need a striker. Obviously, there's other parts of the team, but we're now seeing in these last 2 title races, this one and the season before, just that difference in quality type of thing. Because Jesus is still, even though he's not playing well now in regards to form, he's still a good player.
I wouldn't sell him.
Be effective. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you're not saying sell him.
Yeah,
I think
Ketty, I sell him, blood clot. He's not even said his name. The other striker, blood.
And
The other striker, blood. Big
I
man
think
thing.
you should just
Number 14.
You should
He's
just
not
use
even
him
that,
as
blood. You don't
backup
even
to
deserve that. He's known as the
Actually,
other
yeah,
striker.
your history. Fairs.
Yeah, he's known as the other striker now, blood. Scumbag.
Yeah,
Remember the way Giggs used to say scumbag on his ad libs when he first started when it was Holloman days. Scumbag, dickhead, scumbag. Trust me, blood. That's me. Big man ting, bro. You understand? But very happy with the performance, blood. You get me? Martin Odegaard yet again, blood. You get me? People keep asking me who's Arsenal's best player, blood. It's Martin Odegaard, blood.
This year he's fully stepped up for you guys.
You mean in terms of
even in
form,
the bad games for you, balls out.
When you say that, you mean in terms of form, or you talking like overall? He's your best player?
Everything.
So he's a better player than Saliba.
Yeah.
Really?
He's our best player.
That's a big
Odegaard is our best player, bro. Odegaard's our best player, bro.
I think he has stepped up, in particular in bigger games. He's looked. That was what he was accused of, but I don't think he's your best player.
I think that's why Odegaard looks at more important, because like with Saliba, yeah, he's been amazing for you guys, but you also have Gabriel. You also have a very good defense.
Gabriel's the one this year, blood. You understand? Saliba's kind of gone under the radar, blood. Gabriel's the one we're talking about team of the season. Everyone's saying Gabriel Van Dijk. It's not really Saliba or Van Dijk, blood.
But with your attack, the rest of them aren't really turning up to a consistent level near Odegaard. So I get why he stands out. It makes sense.
He's the one, blood. You get me? Pulling the strings. He just keeps it going, blood. You understand?
All right.
He's our best player, blood.
That's a big. Obviously, you're watching Arsenal much more closely than me, but I'm just saying that's a big statement to make. That's all. Because I thought you would have said Saliba.
I'll go Odegaard, blood. For me, I think since Dubai, he's gone to another level. I think he's shown during even the little shaky run we had, he showed that he still has the desire, the hunger, the commitment.
Villa and Bayern, he was still good. Because I think he was your best player in both games.
Exactly.
Yeah, even the Porto game, like not so much the away leg, the home leg obviously set up the goal, but he looked the most likely. So you have to give him credit for that. He did look the most likely, even outside if you don't get the assist. He's
the one that has been stepping up and saying, yo, and leading by example, blood. You get me? He might not be a Patrick Vieira type captain, but he leads by his performances, blood. You get me? And you understand? I just thought that Odegaard, he needs that shout out, blood. I also got a shout out Gabriel and Saliba, blood. For me, that's like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think that's the best. Even though we went out to Bayern Munich, I don't give a shit. I still think that is the best defensive partnership in Europe, blood. You get me?
Well, that's fair. It's quality. Like I don't think anyone disputed that. It's quality.
Look at the 6 clean sheets in a row. You understand? On the road. You get me?
This guy's
there he is. There it is.
You get me?
Oh, I lost my blue card. Oh, I got another.
Where is it? Yep. Pull it out. Pause. You understand? I should just make you chill there, blood, but you're begging me like I flip.
I don't.
Let me go top row. Let me go top row.
I don't care where you put me on the stream. I belong top row.
Yeah, but you're behind me. No, did he hold that, blood? Yeah. But yeah, for me, 6 clean sheets on the road, blood. To go away from home and keep clean sheets consecutively in that amount, blood, you have to put homage. You understand? You have to pay homage on and salute them man there as well, blood. David Ray as well. You get me? Another clean sheet, blood. Looking like he's going to get the Golden Glove. Hopefully he gets the Premier League with it as well, but we'll see about that, blood. But we've gone top of the league, and all we can do is win our games and put pressure on City, bro. You get me? We played 2 times before City play their next game, so we could be 4 points clear. You understand?
Yeah.
City's game in hands. Oh,
Brighton away is one of them, isn't it?
Brighton away is one.
I think Tottenham.
I expect to win.
Tottenham away.
And Tottenham away is the one where, you get me, even though, you understand, it might help us. People will think, oh, they're going to throw down tools, but they're professional footballers at the end of the day.
People, that's silly. Like, players will still go for it. Like, we've seen it in the Premier League where rivals have almost give their rival the league title. I was saying, it always go back to 99. We played Spurs. Spurs went 1-0 up in that game. When we lost the league to Blackburn, Liverpool were playing Blackburn and beat them. We just couldn't beat West Ham.
Yeah,
I'm
last
sure
minute winner.
there's more. Yeah. Liverpool. Like,
You're
we just couldn't
welcome,
get past West
Aston.
Ham. Like we just couldn't get past. We just couldn't get past West Ham, unfortunately, that day, and Blackburn ended up winning the league title. So there's been others as well. So yeah, like they're not gonna do that. Like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
So you get me. We see what happens in it. If we can put a little 4-point cushion there, you understand? We'll see what happens in it. You get me? But top of the league, high ho. It's up the table. We go. Where's your 2 remixes, blood? Go suck your dirty link, blood. You ain't got no fucking remixes, you dickhead.
Our remix was for Europe. You're not in Europe anymore.
Yeah, you know what? The Premier.
And guess what, blood? Both of you are no longer in the pod, blood. Hold that, blood. Yeah, hold that, blood. Hold that trigger finger ready, Medea. Yeah. All right, say nothing. Yeah.
Troops, can I ask you a non-agenda question?
It's a shame them Arsenal attackers ain't got that trigger finger.
Yeah, see it there, blood. It just fires again.
I'm not going to talk about attackers. I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah,
attackers.
you can't talk about attackers, blood. You got Janet Jackson up front, blood. You get me? Go on, Hussam.
No comment.
What's you gonna say?
Here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Yeah?
Be careful, yeah. Be careful.
Go on.
Trigger. Hey, listen.
Actually, you can
Itching,
remove
yeah?
all you
Let
want.
me tell you
I'm
something.
just
It's
gonna ask
itching,
a question.
blood. Yeah. It'll be the one-man
gonna
show,
ask a
blood. You understand?
Genuine question.
It'll really be back again with Troops then, blood. Can't just be we one chilling with my bottle of water, blood.
Okay, genuine question. Are you not bored watching Arsenal? I'm not even doing a banter. I'm being serious.
No,
The way that
Not
you
even.
play football is so slow and like
But they're winning.
lethargic.
we're
They're
winning.
winning. That's
winning.
what it is. They're winning.
At this point in the season, what matters is wins, not performances, blood. As you can tell from
There
them
were Arsenal
down
fans
below.
tweeting that
So
Arsenal
did he.
should pay them money to watch Arsenal. I'm actually being serious.
Say that again.
Like, I actually, you know what I was doing when I was doing the watch along? I started playing Super Mario. I swear to you. It
Bro,
was that
I nearly
bored.
fell asleep in the Man United watch along. What's your point? Like I literally fell asleep for 10 seconds.
Well,
So
when we
you're-
was free,
you're-
only
you're-
when we was free in the lockdown.
Man
You
United-
didn't fall
Yeah, then I
asleep
was
after
alive.
10 minutes. Yeah. I bet you was alive. Yeah,
Yeah.
dickhead.
No, but you ain't even playing
yeah.
exciting
Your
football, blood.
responses,
So
Man
the point I'm
United are
making is,
boring.
the
That's
point
the
I'm making
response.
is you weren't even playing exciting football, bro. You wasn't even like, it was
Yeah,
just
because we
dead.
were free to up. Yeah, we did the thing for 0 to 7.
His responses, Man United are boring. Yeah, okay, and
Arsenal ain't boring, blood. We've been winning 6-0, 5-0, 4-0, bro. Now we're
Arsenal are
just
boring
seeing
to
it
watch
through.
for-
You want
for
to
a
tell me we're boring,
non-Arsenal
blood?
fan.
Say
I
that
think
again?
there's only one club in the whole league more boring than Arsenal to watch, and that's Everton.
We're not boring to watch, man. How can you
And
say
we
we're
were
boring?
Everton. Yeah.
How many
Because-
goals have we scored?
It's the
You're saying my
style,
team's boring. How many goals have we scored this season? And we're
but
boring.
that's not the point, Troops.
We're boring,
The
blood.
way that you play football, you play like a Pep team in possession and like a Simeone team out of possession.
What,
So it's
defensively
like
strong?
the deadest worlds combined together. So
And that wins you titles.
That's fine for someone who's not an Arsenal fan
Mm.
who has no emotional involvement in the game. He'll be bored.
Yeah, but it sounds like this team is it's a dream team, blood. You want it defensively on point. You look at Simeone. You want it to have free flowing football, quick in the transition, overlapping, inverting, all of that. You look at Pep. We have combined the two, blood. Now you're jealous because your thing is just falling apart, blood.
Not jealous.
You understand? You're dropping your best player. It's peak for you, man, blood. You get me? On the other hand, our thing is still booming, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
Our future's brighter than yours, blood. Klopp's cutting.
He takes it personal just because I said Arsenal are boring.
Don't play. I trust you, blood. What's man talking about, blood? What's man talking about, blood?
This guy's not ready. You
Listen,
were waiting for this. You were waiting for
Yeah,
this
I'm
win.
back
You were
again,
waiting for
blood.
this. I can tell. Look at the energy.
Again.
Look
Yeah.
at him.
You pussy-os.
Look
Yeah.
at
Hold back. Yeah. Hold
This guy
back.
beat
When
Fulham.
Yeah. You thought
This
man
guy
was
beat
gonna
Fulham
crumble.
with 20
You remember
injuries
all
and he's
day
back.
rubbing your hands with your fucking hate along. Where's your hate along now, blood?
Nah, I didn't do a hate along. Don't do that. Don't
I didn't
do
do a
that.
hate
I didn't do
along.
one. I didn't do one.
I did.
I didn't,
Yeah,
and
where
I
is
don't
it,
do
blood?
hate. I don't do hate.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't do hate
I
alongs.
enjoyed those times.
I didn't
Good
do
times.
hate. I don't do hate alongs.
Hold up,
We'll be
blood.
back next week. We'll be back
Yeah?
next week.
Man said, "Where's your remixes now?"
Where's your fucking remix now, blood? Yeah? Hi ho, it's out the cup you go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah? Dickhead.
Hey, we the only one in the cup left.
Let's
You know what I'm
move,
saying? What are we
blood.
talking about?
Yeah, we're the only one that can fucking win a cup, blood. You fucking idiot.
Hey, that's
Yeah?
a whole different conversation.
You
Yeah, we'll
understand?
get to that till we get
The
to
only
that.
cups you're holding are snow bunnies.
All right, moving on.
We got Cam. You get me? Yeah? Trigger finger, blood. We're firing today.
Moving, no.
You get me? We are fire today.
I just
We
say
are
moving
fire
on.
today, innit?
'Cause you
No
lot-
rap.
You lot,
Troops is back again, blood. I've been hibernating, bro. I'm back again now, blood. Live and fucking kicking.
it's
Yeah.
you man's fault, man. I had to put the disclaimer on.
So you believe you're winning the league then?
believe something's happening. Big up Cam Blood, you understand? He
What?
says, how long for my 16 out of 10 shirt, OG flawless?
It's six working days. All the information's on the site. Come.
10 hug in. Can't
But I
forget
got
that
you.
bit. You understand?
Mm.
Big up Spiller. He says, big up to the 16 out of 10 pod. Watching from New Zealand. Love the pod. Rayway is a wallad. Big up the New Zealand massive every damn time, blood.
Man.
I mean, appreciate the support from all that fucking hell, blood. Like a 24-hour flight, mate. Big up Corey. He says, Ten Hag is the you-know-who of football. Surviving bear, the pussy hole. Deport him back to make weed brownies in Holland. Let me use his visa papers and contract as toilet paper when he's sacked.
Yeah, I hear you, Corey B. Just I don't even need him to go back to Holland. You just gotta get the hell out of here. You just gotta leave here.
Aye, big up
Bye.
Corey, blood. Big up Corey, blood. Real shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Big up Ray. He says, I know ball. I back Gakpo and Grav. Hussam, I told you pre-game. I agreed with Jurgen's team selection. I'll give you a free football lecture, bro.
You know, by the way, when this guy was on Sarcasm City TV, I sent him the link. Go see his reaction as soon as Flawless sent me the link.
Yeah.
Go see Ryan's reaction as soon as I walked into the stream. His whole energy changed. It's like he's seen a monster. And then he got shat on for the next hour and a half straight. And he was just sat there like, I can't explain this and I can't explain that. And he was just so all over the place. So go check it out, Sarcasm City TV. Mandem United meet analysis at Anfield. Go watch it. I think it was Friday, no? Flawless?
Friday night. Yes, yeah, you're right.
Friday night. Go watch it, bro. Go watch it. Just go watch as soon as Sam steps foot into the ring what he does. So, yeah. It's pointless. I'm not going to argue with him from here.
Big up Vishal. Big up your damn self, blood. You just dropped that and bounced, fam. Big up yourself, bro. Big up Edrin. Come on. Who's got it?
Oh, there is the new clip. Lewis, do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, where's the new one?
I can find it.
Speaking
There's
of
a new one, blood.
Yeah.
Hey, chat. Have you seen the new one? I posted it already on my Twitter.
You posted it?
Yeah, I posted it on my Twitter, bro.
I need to add it to my
and
stream.
I actually quoted it. I said, "Good morning, my people." Like Eddie Murphy. Good morning, my neighbors.
1 sec. Let me have a look at that. Hold up. I'm about to go
Here we
retweet
go.
that now. 1 second.
Two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother,
Big up to Nick.
what's that? What's that, brother?
I need to add that to my stream, yeah. I'm adding that one. That was beautiful.
Brother. And look who's back, blood. He says, people think that the likes of Tom Little have better ball knowledge than me because he uses tactical language. I have the best ball knowledge. Elite.
Yeah, because that's what we look for from Tom Little is tactical knowledge. That's what it is. Shout out to Tom, very knowledgeable, but it's like, no, stop it. He's just a very knowledgeable footballing individual. Don't do that.
Big up Ed one more time. He says, I told Hussam during the watch along, Ray would come spin this in his favor.
So notice how I aired him 3 times? That's exactly why.
Big up Vivek. He says, Arsenal are competing because of Arteta and not winning because of him. Our squad isn't good enough yet. City won the treble and spent more than us.
Wait, what?
He's basically saying that we're competing because of Arteta. Like he's basically saying that we're overachieving.
Oh, I get it, Vivek, man. The competitor trophy. I get it, man. Competing trophy, my guy.
Big up Vishal. He says, I feel Chelsea are missing a top-notch striker. Back in the day, Good Johnson, Costa, Drogba. Need Mbappe, Osimhen. Jackson is a scrub.
Up the Chelsea. We've been missing a top-notch striker for about 7 years. Big up, bro.
Big up Vivek one more time. He says Vieira, Eddie, Reese, Smith Rowe, Zinchenko all need to go. The first, so 4 of them I'd sell. Vieira, Eddie, Reese, and Zinchenko. Smith Rowe I'd keep. Yeah, Smith Rowe I'd keep. Mr. 16 out of 10. He says we will batter Bayern, pray for Bayern, yet Arsenal remain on as many European Cups as Hussam has good football takes. A big fat 0. Hold that. Hussam, do you want to bun him? Or should I ban him? Because this one's
McAllister is the Argentinian Harry Winks. Lukaku is a better right winger than Mo Salah. Klopp should be sacked. Arsenal, congratulations. Liverpool, congratulations. City, congratulations. Arsenal could win the Champions League.
And
We are
Sophie's
not
so
winning- by the way,
amazing.
his latest one Friday. Liverpool are not winning a game from now to the end of the season. He got debunked in 48
yeah,
hours.
he did say that. Yeah, he did say that one. I forgot about that.
Big up God. He has appeared. He has made an appearance. Oh, I wonder why. Because Chelsea won. Because Liverpool won in it.
Yeah, he popped up in my watch along. I said,
idiot blood. He says, "Don't slip up, Arsenal and City. We will be there."
Look at the change. Look at the change in energy. Before we're winning the league, now it's we will be there.
Now it's look. You're waiting for us to slip, blood. Yeah. Ooh, scary. Big up Spencer. He says the new clip hit the minute I joined the stream. Welcome to the stream, my brother.
Big up.
There you go.
Big up Adam. He says, will be my first Arsenal game at OT. Happy tears. Brother, I hope you're the lucky charm because you get me. I don't have it, blood. So
no, man, that's just you know, the sad story coming to a close. That's all that is. And I will be there. I'm pulling up. Whether I get tickets or not, I'm pulling up.
Big up RHAFC. Says, if we win the league, would we call ourselves the final boss of London or win at least 2 Champions Leagues to be clear of London? Yeah, we need to get Champions Leagues, bro. Definitely.
Yeah. Not one league title, but big up.
But we are the pride of London anyway. Big up Kurt Chaos. He says, Ray, my God, you talk out of your ass. Maybe you know lawn ball. That's more your speed. Man said bowls, you know, with the OAP's blood. Lord of his mercy.
This guy should start analyzing lacrosse. That's
Real
the
talk.
sport he should start doing.
I mean, go to ice hockey, blood. NHL.
Yeah,
Big up
NHL.
Southpaw. My G says, big up troops. It feels a little bit good to win yesterday, but they look tired. Hussam White Elliott take the free kick and Eric Ten Hag in and Pochin.
That Elliott free kick, if you go watch my reaction to it, I lost my mind. I'm like, we have Trent on the pitch, the best free kick taker on the whole pitch, and we let Elliott take it. And he just kicked it straight at the fucking wall as well. What a fraud. But we won anyway, so there's no need to complain.
Big up Ankit. He says, I won't let Ten Hag coach my 5-year-old brother's school team. Even my brother could win Eredivisie. Hashtag Ganja Looned.
I'm legit convinced I could do as bad a job as him. I do the same. I could go out there and just be awful and have nothing.
No,
good
you don't
about
do
the
as
team.
bad as his job. You do a better job.
at least the press conferences would be vibes. That's what it would be. At least I give some great sound bites.
True.
Lewis, you should be in the FA Cup final, but you're not, blood. Several chances to make it there. You never took one of them. Now you are out of another cup competition. All you have now is to try and chase down United and get 6th.
Yeah. Like for anyone who still believes in that, fair play. I'm signed out for the season now. That was me done. I said weeks ago I'm waiting for Man City to put me out of my misery. Here we are. They put me out of my misery. Although to be fair, our attackers kind of did the same thing as well. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to be criticizing Poch for this one. It could be easy to talk about like the late subs and all of that, but it's so minor compared to everything that actually went on in the game. It's not even worth bringing up. Like, we were well structured defensively for the first time in ages. I understood the game plan that we were trying to do. We were trying to lure City players forward and then hit them on the break, and it was working. And we were formulating chances in the game or getting ourselves in the position to do it. But we just kept fumbling the bag. Like, there was poor touches in key areas of the pitch from the likes of Enzo and Caicedo in transition. Jackson had an amazing opportunity 1v1, and he literally just shat the bed. Like the first one, he runs through on goal. Amazing through ball by Enzo. And you can see him just slow down. He slows down as he gets to the goalkeeper. It's like, no, just make a decision. Just go around him. And then he doesn't do it. And then he goes around the goalkeeper too late, allows the 2 defenders time to get back. Chance is gone. And even then, to be fair, take it with your weak foot. He doesn't do it. He second guesses himself again. Then the second chance, Gallagher puts a good pass onto him, and it's the most timid shot going. Like it's the type of shot I've criticized Havertz for years, which is why I can't let Jackson just get away with it, because that finish wasn't good enough. But in spite of all of that, like I want to talk about the good and the bad with Jackson, because people are trying to run this narrative, oh, he's crap and all that. No, there's been a clear improvement in the player throughout the season. Before those misses, I could have argued he was one of our better players in the game. The ball carrying, the decision making on the ball, everything was brilliant from him. It's just as soon, for all the confidence that you have in terms of driving the ball forward, in terms of taking on players 1v1, in terms of using your body, where is that composure? Where is that confidence when it comes to the final third and when it comes to taking the shot? Because that doesn't make sense to me. You can do all of that right, but you can't do everything at the final hurdle. Then it comes to the decision-making, like from the likes of Gusto, Caicedo, and Chilwell, who all three of them had the opportunities to square the ball into Jackson. Well, Chilwell was to Sterling, but they all overthought it. All of them overthought it. Now, again, the substitutions were late and everything, but like it didn't really mean too much in the grand scheme of things. If you're 1-0 up, it should be fine. I didn't understand Gallagher left wing at the time, but like it helped shore us up defensively. To be honest, he was involved in some good bits of build-up play, even if he had some bozo moments. So I'm not too annoyed about that either. Like the fact is, we just fumbled the bag for ourselves. Now, I know people are going to talk about the penalty decision too. And I can be annoyed about that as much as I want, because like, here's the thing with cup games. You don't necessarily have to be the best team to go and win them. Sometimes it does just come down to decisions. It just comes down to moments in the game. And that's why I get why Chelsea fans were annoyed with that penalty call. Because you could get that penalty, we'd likely score that penalty, and it might be a different game and we might win. So I understand people being annoyed about it. So from that side, I get it. But also, we had it in our hands. We had the opportunities there. We didn't take the opportunities. Like, people could talk about the types of subs. Gusto was obviously drained, and like he weren't even having a good game anyway. He was getting cooked by Grealish, then cooked by Doku, and he wasn't doing anything good going forward. So like, I don't care if we took him out and we brought Disasi in. So what? It wasn't really working on the right-hand side anyway. Cucurella for Chilwell, like whatever. You're just throwing players on at that point. Sterling had to come on as well. It's dejecting. It's dejecting because like we've said, the only thing that gave me a bit of hope going for this game was City are tied and we have good games against them. But like yet again, when one thing works out for us, the other doesn't. When the players usually play well, it's the manager doing some stupidness that messes it up. If it's both of them doing well, it'll be set pieces or individual mistakes. Now the manager's had a good game and the attackers have just let him down. I'm just saying the attackers because like defensively, we did really well. Silva had a good game. Chalobah had a really good game. Cucurella had a good game. Caicedo, I thought, was decent. Enzo, good passing at times. Defensively, sometimes he got bypassed, but again, like, it'd be scapegoating to just blame it on him. You have to look at the attackers. Madueke, you have to look at Jackson, you have to look at Gallagher in periods, and that's just it. That's the difference in this game. I guess, like, just being Man City and still being able to have that quality means you can just get by because you will get an opportunity. Even if you look at the goal, I can't even really blame anybody for it. It's good passes from the City players.
I think Cucurella's got to stay on his feet. Why is he dropping? I think if he stands up, he can block it.
He's in two minds because he's already going after Alvarez with Thiago Silva. Then the ball deflects perfectly from Petrovic right into him, and he's got a clear shot on goal. Just can't do anything about it. It is what it is. So, like, with the goal, I'm not really blaming anybody for that. It's the finishing. Like, it's the finishing full stop on this one. I'm not looking at the manager. I'm not looking at the defenders. I'm not looking at set pieces, game management, none of that. Like, the finishing just was not good enough in this game. For other matches, maybe you could say you should be making more chances. But this is Man City. You don't get that. You have to make the most of what you have in that game. And we didn't do it. That's why we got knocked out.
Man,
I'll be honest with you.
where was
City
Cole
got
Palmer
goal.
though? Lewis Blood.
I actually didn't think Cole Palmer was that terrible, in all honesty.
So
He had a good
far.
bit of play for the to build a chance, and he did that by himself. Creates another chance for Jackson in the second half. Like,
Wasn't he the
I
one
didn't
that
really think
crossed
it was that
the ball to
terrible.
Jackson as well for the header?
Yeah, that was it. That was him.
I can't lie to you, troops. The Palmer agenda today, it's not on Palmer. But it's not Palmer. The problem is with this Chelsea stuff.
I'm not blaming Palmer. I'm just saying that he was very quiet by his
No,
standards.
he was Chelsea's best player. He wasn't quiet at all. He created so many dangerous opportunities. I don't think he was.
Jackson was Chelsea's best player. Jackson was Chelsea's best player, blood.
No.
And I'm not even trolling because he missed, blood. Jackson was Chelsea's best player, blood. And that's the god.
He was playing well, bar the misses. That's why I want to. That's why I want to add that in as well as
player, bro. He was cooking them, man.
No, but I could say Chalobah or Silva too, because defensively we're really good.
People who say that Diaz was Liverpool's best player against City. Okay, he cooked Walker and then he missed all the chances. So who gives a fuck? You sound exactly like the people who praise Darwin Nunez. He got into positions and he ran in behind and he done all that shit. Did he put the ball in the back of the net, which is his fucking job? No. He's actually the reason why Chelsea lost the game. Palmer was no way near their worst player. I think Jackson was their worst player because he didn't do his job. His job, score. He didn't do that. Full stop. For me, the second worst player was, and even Lewis knows I've not blamed him a lot this season, is Enzo. Enzo, for me, was shit in that game.
Yeah, Enzo was shit.
He was so shit in that game.
It was that one chance when you could have broken and his touch just took him wide, blood.
Yeah, I actually got to the stage where I felt bad for Caicedo because Caicedo was operating at a level. Caicedo was operating at a very good level. He was operating at an 8 out of 10 level, like on 9 almost. I wouldn't go 9. 9 is too far, but he was operating at the 8. Enzo was fucking shit in that game. He was so shit. He just didn't get involved at all. And the wingers,
that was my biggest issue with him because there was good moments from him and bad moments, but like the things I just didn't see too much of him on the pitch. But like Maldini's saying, he's been playing with a hernia injury for the last 4 months. I'm at the point where just go take the surgery. Just go take the surgery. Because if you're not going to do it now, you're not going to do it at the end of the season because I think there's Copa America. So if you're not going to do it during Copa America, you're going to do it after, which means you're late to pre-season and it means you're late to the start of this next season. This season's done. It's rubbed. It's finished. Go do it now and just get yourself ready for Copa America. Come back next season because what's the point?
How long does it take to recover from that surgery?
I think it's just a month. I think it's a month.
I heard 3 weeks.
He should do it then.
Yeah, I'll just go now. Like, what's the point?
And in third place, I'd go all of the Chelsea wingers. All of them. No scapegoating. Every single Mudryk, you have a free kick in the last second.
That was terrible. That was worse than Saka's.
And you cross it to a City goal kick. You know what
he missed everyone.
Listen, Chelsea dominated the fuck out of Man City.
Even Chilwell. What's Chilwell doing, blood? We could
have
played the ball across to Sterling. My man, bloody couldn't even run.
I've wanted him sold for months now. Like, please get rid of him. I hate even looking at this guy's face. He makes me sick. But whatever. I don't even want to just scapegoat Chilwell with that one, even if he should have done better. It's him. It's Jackson. It's like you said, the wingers as well. We should have tried to find Enzo a bit more, but again, Enzo's also playing with an injury. It's just not good enough. Not good enough again from us.
Ben Chilwell came on
some bad
and he
news,
had a chance to play Sterling through in the last second and fucked it.
Christensen scored in the El Clasico. 1-0.
I big up AC. Come on, man. Little bit of joy. AC higher than that.
Let me just say this, troops. Chelsea dominated Manchester City. They were by far the better team. They should have had a penalty. City were fucking lucky, and they were fucking shit as well, City. Let's get that in as well. Because City didn't create any dangerous... You know, it's not like Petrovic had to make a world-class save or anything. They even scored a deflected goal at the end. So Chelsea cooked the fuck out of City. They played out of the press easily. Even when they were building out from the back, they built it out really well. They done everything well except put the ball in the back of the net. They fully dominated the shit out of City. I'm actually being serious. It's not an agenda at all. They could have won the game yesterday 4 or 5-1. Some of the decision making in the final third is so shit. It's actually dreadful. At this point. It's actually dreadful at this point. Like if you just give them someone who can actually make a fucking decision in the final third, which was Palmer, because he did put that ball on to Jackson on a plate. He was like, "Go ahead, eat, akhi." And then he was like, "No, I don't want to eat. I'm fasting from scoring today." And he just fucking missed it. That header was even worse than the one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Like he's the biggest. He is the biggest culprit. People can talk about Chilwell not passing Sterling the ball, which he should have. People can talk about the decision making of attackers. If you want to blame Enzo, and say he didn't have a good game. You cannot miss 3 chances of that magnitude in a game of that magnitude. You cannot do that. It is unforgivable. Whether you're the first choice striker, second choice, or third choice, I'm expecting my striker to do the business. Criminal misses, especially the header. You're 6 yards out. It's a free header. You're one-on-one, looking the goalkeeper in the eyeballs. Yeah, he made one tackle, so Judas is out here chatting away. Judas
Barely won any of his duels too.
Yeah. Judas would be saying that he could never seen the brother put as many tackles in as he had today, and he made one tackle. Was he even successful? Was he 0-1?
Hey,
One
I still believe we can get Europe. Arsenal away next.
Are you going?
Don't even bother asking me for a favor. Don't bother asking me.
I'm not going to ask you for a favor.
No. I'm not even going to ask you for a favor. I'm just saying, don't throw it away like you didn't just dominate the best team in the league. That
they just match up well against them.
I know, but like we're our own worst enemy, and that's been so apparent this season. So it's like if you think you can do something at the Emirates, go show me. Go show me. It'll be a great night. I'm just there to sing "Where's Your European Cup" for 90 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you going, Lewis? That was my question, not about a favor.
Yeah, I think I've still got my ticket, so I'll pull up. But apparently, the whole away end's going to be filled with Champions League balloons.
Yeah,
so we're going to make the most of it.
Yeah. Make sure you do.
I got mine ordered.
Make sure you don't take them all. Bring one back again the next day. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea could get something behind the Emirates, to be honest.
If we win.
No cap.
If what?
I really think Chelsea could get something at the Emirates because you're the antidote to possession football. Listen, forget like with Poch, one thing we can all agree on is he coaches a team to run. He is capable of coaching a team to run. And pressing Arsenal and like playing basically that brand is the antidote of possession. Because we've seen Klopp doing it against Man City. We've seen Poch do it against Man City this season 3 times, to be fair. You are the better team. So all I'm saying is it's not impossible for Chelsea to get a result against Arsenal. I think saying a win would be too far, but you could score and you could get a draw.
They did play well against them at the bridge. They did play well against them at the bridge.
Our only hope is that
they won the game if Sanchez didn't make that dumbass mistake.
Yeah.
Should have won.
Our only hope is Arsenal being drained from playing twice in the last week and us only playing once. That's it. I'll be so real. I am not going into that game for a lot of confidence. I just want to see what happens. I will observe.
But we don't need you to win. A draw is sufficient. You don't have to be a winner.
Yeah, if we even... Hey, you know what? We already have the most hideous unbeaten run in Premier League history.
A draw is sufficient to see Arsenal in your misery. To see your misery. That's why.
Dickhead.
And Arsenal misery. Yeah, that's why.
Dickhead.
That's what it does.
You're a dickhead.
Oh, it's not nice.
You need to worry about your own. You need to worry about your own beef, blood, and your own rivals finishing 11 times above your club, blood.
Yeah. All well and good. And they taking food out of your mouth too. So what we talking about here? How many times they beat you to a title?
I'm calm.
You know what I'm saying? You comment? No, they run the whole country. What we doing here? Is the country not blue? You don't even run London.
Yeah. The country is blue.
London, they get bunt. When they come London, they get punch up.
Yeah. But they always win the war. You don't even run London. You don't exactly. So
we run London, blood.
You run London where? There's only one place in London you can see a European Cup. It's not North. You know what I'm saying? You don't run London.
Run London,
come on, bro.
No, it's not. You don't.
Man, again, battled up by some flipping, some League 2 team, blood. Let's not.
What are we doing?
Big up Vivek, blood.
By the way, before we move on, fuck Man City. Fuck VAR. Michael Oliver, I hope your wife cheats on you. I hope you find her sleeping with another man because you're a prick.
Preferably John Terry.
And you have no balls because any referee with balls would have made that decision. Fuck you, Michael Oliver. You fucking prick because you done the same thing against Liverpool as well when Doku karate kicked McAllister. You pussy. That day, all 3 of you remember, I blamed my own forwards for missing chances and Lewis has done the same. But it gets to the stage where we have to call out the shit when we see it. Troops, Lewis, Flawless, and myself have all had decisions go against us, whether it be in big games or small games. That's the one fucking club that do not have decisions go against them consistently. I've had enough of this shit. If the VAR done its fucking job, City won't even be. And by the way, the one Bissaka handball, which we'll get to when we get to is even weaker than the Grealish one. Because Cole Palmer, by the way, the ball was split open. That could have been a goal. Because Ortega was doing this. He was just watching.
The ball changes direction.
And it changes direction, and he gave it as a goal fucking kick, you blind bastard. Goal kick he gave, not even corner. At least acknowledge that it hit the fucker.
This guy hates Man City, bro.
I mean, he's right, though. He's not.
He hates them more than you, blood.
Nah, I hate Manchester City. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mistaken. I can't stand them. I just dislike you lot more and Liverpool more. But I dislike you all, you know what I'm saying, tremendously. From the bottom of my heart, I can't stand any of you lot. League 2 is not good enough for you lot, but we move.
Big up Vivek. He says, flawless, you're wild lad. United haven't even been competing and Klopp could only get one league win against Pep. Not making excuses for Arteta, but City's no joke.
No footballing dynasty is a joke. All right, Wenger would have had the attitude against Fergie, then you lot wouldn't have had the league titles. What we talking? What are we talking about here? Why is
And
it?
also,
Yes,
this guy's waffling
Go on.
because out of all the managers in football, since Pep has been manager, Klopp has the best record against Pep.
yeah,
Go
and
do
it's
your
like,
research.
yes, Manchester City and Pep are no joke. But so we're just gonna just roll over and just play dead till he leaves.
Yeah,
No,
but
Arsenal-
with Hussam saying that Klopp's got the better
Mhm.
record between him and Pep, who's got the more titles?
No, but that's not the point. The point that his super chats is addressing you taking on Man City in a game of football, not in
Okay.
over a season.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he was talking about, United can fully aware United are not competing. All I'm saying is that competing is not a trophy. That's never like the top 14. That's never been a thing. None of our trophy. You can never go to any of our grounds and go on the trophy tour, and it's like, yeah, we competed in such and such a year, or we finished top 4 in such and such a year. No, like that's not a. It's not a thing. It's not an achievement. You're not Brighton, you're not Brentford, you're not Newcastle United. This is me saying this. You're Arsenal Football Club. Start acting like it.
No one remembers who the fuck finished second.
Yeah, start acting
Simple.
like it.
You know who'll
Yeah.
remember? Your own fan base. Meaning, if Arsenal finished second, Arsenal fans will remember.
You know what
When
the crazy
Liverpool
part-
finished second, Liverpool fans remember. But 10 years from now, no one's going to go like, remember the toughest title race in Premier League history? This team finished second. No one says that shit. They remember who finished first. Simple.
Yeah, I've seen United finish second many a time. Don't remember any of the seasons. Don't remember
Exactly.
not one.
Exactly.
Big up Adam. He says all earliest memories you have watching your club.
Earliest memory. Probably.
Is it live or just like in general?
I think he's just saying in general.
General.
Listen, I'll say this now in hindsight. At the time, I loved the guy. I would say once a man never read. Fuck Michael Owen. He doesn't represent me. He shouldn't be a Liverpool ambassador, but he's the reason why I supported Liverpool Football Club. 2002 World Cup, first football I ever watched. I loved Michael Owen, man. And I just followed to the Premier League, been a Premier League fan ever since. You know, obviously when you're really young, it's not like you can watch game in, game out and all that shit. And, you know, you kind of sometimes even relate to colors, like red color, all that shit. So I fell in love with Liverpool Football Club. Michael Owen, Steven Gerrard, you know, that team was incredible. And then the fucker moved to Real Madrid. You know, straight after, like a year after I supported, he just moved to Real Madrid. You know, I still remember seeing it because back in the day, it wasn't like, you know, people, you know, obviously you guys, it's different now. It's not like you used to either rely on the TV to tell you or newspapers. So when I used to go to the bar, I used to read the newspapers and it's like Michael Owen is going to Real Madrid. I'm like, fuck's sake. But then we won the Champions League. I was a 10-year-old Istanbul. That game I watched live. Still remember to that day, celebrated the fuck out of that Champions League as well. It's like first taste of victory with the team that you love, you know. So yeah, and then it was downhill from 04-05.
I think I remember 06-07 watching Chelsea play Tottenham in the FA Cup. We were 3-1 down in the first half, pulled it back to 3-3, and then beat them 2-1 in the replay. Shout out Shevchenko. I remember a Tottenham fan tried to bang Lampard in the face after the game. He just ducked it quick. That was my earliest memory watching Chelsea. Big up.
Earliest memory for me, mid-90s, Cantona, the FA Cup winning goal against Liverpool. The one from the edge of the box. Bad boy goal. That's my earliest memory. I think it was like 95, 96.
Man, it was flipping UEFA Cup night. What is it? Europa. What is it? What the fuck was it?
The
man?
Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah, 94.
Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah. Big up Deja Vu. He says, big up Mandem. Great work, guys. More grace and more blessings. Always happy to be here. Come on, you gunners. Big up your damn self, brother. We echo those thoughts your way as well, blood. Big up Vision 4K. He says, Enzo needs that surgery. You can tell he's in pain.
Yeah, bro, and your season's over, bro. Your season's over. You don't have to be around this mess.
Big up Blassie. He says, Hussam, you also said we'd win the FA Cup, but we hope.
Hey, you should have after you fucking dominated the shit out of City. You could have won that 4-1.
Big up Kosovo baller, my G. He says, big up the panel. Hussam copy truths with the Michael Oliver getting cheated to his wife. Run it back in 2019.
I don't recall him saying that, but big up.
I probably said it on Bioshow or a fan cam, maybe.
Yeah. Hey,
I can't
Troops said
remember.
a
I
whole
can't
lot of
remember.
shit.
I've said a lot of shit, blood. So
Hey, he's been on YouTube 10 years. There's a whole lot
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah,
he said.
he said
Nah,
a
not
lot.
10
I can't
years.
remember every sentence.
Nah, not 10 years.
But
Like
it's been a lot. He said
8
a lot of
years.
stuff. Yeah, said a
It's
lot of
like
stuff.
8. Yeah, it's been like 8. Big up Arthur. He says Lewis tagged you in second angle of Jackson on Twitter.
I just had a look at it now. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Big up AMT. He says mine was when Arsenal beat Man United in the 1979 FA Cup final. Ross class.
Damn, AMT.
Big
Thanks.
you,
Big up
but
your
yeah,
damn
man.
self. We got OG in the cup, blood.
thanks.
OG.
And then big up Ankit. He says Ten Hag after game saying it's a big achievement for back-to-back finals, comparing to 5 finals in the last 20 years. Whoa.
Look at this, man.
Let's hope his man beat.
Compete again. Compete.
Watching Ten Hag really going bar for bar this
Oh, yeah.
season. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
insane.
Bar for bar, man. For, you know what I'm saying? For the quotes, worst of all time. That's what they doing. It's, you know what I'm saying? Some of the worst quotes I've ever heard. Like, again, this competing narrative win. Okay, if you reach 10 finals in a row, did you win them? That's what matters.
Well,
Reaching finals. What are
we like Benfica. At least we made those European finals.
Acting like we're a club with no history who's never reached a final before. I'd understand that from that standpoint. If it's a club who's in the championship who's never reached a domestic cup final, fully get that. All right, I mean, we 12-time winners of the competition, I believe. What, joint second, joint third, and you talking like this? Are we second?
We're first.
Yeah, I know you first, so that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it was joint second or not. I know Liverpool have got a few, so like I like it. Like, so we've won 12. So how many finals have we even lost as well? So we've been there multiple times. Start acting like it, and act like you never. Never mind. Go on, carry on.
Man United defeating Coventry on penalties 4-3. Man United led 3-0 until about the 75th minute, and then the comeback begun. The crumbling begun. The embarrassing football from Manchester United was clearly on show. No tactics, no heart, no desire, no fight, nothing. Just pure embarrassment. When the third goal went in, they panned to the Man United fans. They were there with open mouths. No diddy.
And that's their fault for being shocked. We should never be shocked by what this team can do. You know what the most shocking thing was in that game, and the thing that surprised
You
me
know what the most shocking thing was?
that we played well and we're 3-0 up.
Nah, not even that, blood. It's that they lost 3-0 midweek to Birmingham, who are getting relegated to League One.
See where we're at, people. Basically, League One opposition. Birmingham could be. Technically, they could be in League One.
They told me
this time next year.
At the start of my stream, have some shame. It's only Coventry. Why are you doing a watch along? Why am I doing a watch along?
Because Troops knows.
Why am I doing a watch along?
As much as his Troops is a dickhead, which he is, he knows ball. He's fully aware of how bad Manchester United are. As much as he runs bants and runs jokes, Troops be paying attention when I'm talking. He be paying attention when Rants is talking and other Manchester United fans are talking. As Hassam, as does Lewis, how does anybody with any sense and can separate logic from their love for the football club? Because as much as I love the football club, I don't like what I'm seeing. And it's terrible that the most surprising thing of the game is we played well for 70 minutes and we're 3-0 up and we were cruising. But as per usual, as soon as there's any pushback, as soon as we're a little bit uncomfortable, as soon as we don't even have to, in a boxing term, get punched in the face, as soon as we might get a shot to the arm or the elbow that we don't like, and all of a sudden we don't want to fight no more.
Like a little jab to the ribs.
Yeah, just a little jab to the ribs, or we get punched over, or we complaining to the ref and all this. Coventry City, who, like I said before, are 8th. And just when you think Manchester United can't sink any lower, we always find we hit a lower level, there's a trapdoor to hit lower levels. Because that was the worst 20 minutes of the season. And we've had some awful 20 minutes. And it was everything that's been going on.
Is that the worst of this decade?
I can't say that.
We're
for
talking
sure.
2020, so 2020 till now.
The reason why I can't say it's the worst of this decade is because I tapped out watching others. So, like, I stopped watching under Oli at a point. I stopped watching under Van Gaal. I stopped watching under Mourinho. So I'm not as invested. I'm not fully locked in for 90 minutes as I am. And if I wasn't a content creator, I would have stopped watching this season. Because not only do I have to sit and watch and analyze, I then have to relive it on a daily basis and do breakdowns and not even figure out what happened because they're just not good enough. It's awful. But is it the worst I've seen us? Yes. Because
Was it worse than the 7-0?
Yes, it was worse than the 7-0. Definitely worse than the 7 because there was more on it. As much as the 7-0 is bad from is your arch rival and you don't want to lose, I always look war. Like losing the battle is always terrible. But losing the war, what more did that game? We got embarrassed and we lost 3 points. This game, there's an FA Cup final at stake. So there's an actual trophy. As bad as this season has been, if we reach the final, if we win the FA Cup, we're having a whole different conversation about the season in regards to, yes, I still want the manager gone, but it's still a success. I've said this for the longest. I'm about winning trophies. But when people ask, and people ask it trolling, some people do ask it genuinely, and I get it a lot, and it's replaced the, is Ten Hag in is backing him? Or if Ten Hag wins a trophy, would you change your mind? No. And because performances matter. Because you know what performances suggest? Sustainability. What can you sustain? If you do not perform to a good level consistently, you cannot compete for major trophies, people. Never mind win. Name one team ever in the history of football that performed terribly consistently and didn't win major trophies. Like I said, we're playing Coventry, who are 8th. They're not even in good form. It's not like they're a Ipswich or they're a Leeds who are flying high and full of confidence, or a Leicester. They are battling to get into the playoffs, to get into the Premier League. Bear in mind, they just lost to a side that's potentially in the league, in League One. Anytime we're uncomfortable, or anytime there's pushback and we're under pressure, we will. Do I blame the players more so today? Absolutely. Because I should be able to be in the dugout and you lot see that out. We're 20 minutes to go and we're 3-0 up against Coventry City at Wembley. So it's not even like they're comfortable and they're at home and the place is rocking. Their home stadium's rocking. You lot are up, comfortable, seasoned professionals. That's the thing is, so that's why when people try and use this nonsense experience, there's so much experience out there, including the manager as well, who was not only managed in Eredivisie, he's managed in Champions League knockout ties, and he's managed in Europa League to knockout ties as well. So there's no lack of experience. This is just lack of everything. It's lack of skill, it's lack of physical attributes, and it's just lack of mental attributes as well. It is horrific what I'm seeing, and it's, again, we've made it through to a FA Cup final, and I can't even celebrate. It's more relief. I'm watching the shootout. Yes, obviously I'm celebrating the misses on the watch along and everything like that. But it's still like, how are we here? Why is it even when we win, we feel like we lose? We win the battle, but we lose the war type thing. Like that's what it feels like. And we've made it through to an FA Cup final. And again, we was in a comfortable situation where 3-0.
But Flawless, can I just say one thing about everything you've just said? Just regarding the FA Cup final.
Go.
The semi, sorry. There's one thing we have to be honest about. And I think your position on Ten Hag is right. And I think you should be Ten Hag out. And I think he should get sacked. Because that guy has experienced players who he himself bought. So he has to hold accountability for his shit decisions. However, in a game like today, Ten Hag should just go to the players and say, I don't even have to coach you. That's fucking Coventry. Go do your job. This is the one thing that I will always say. If you're facing like, okay, maybe like a lower league opposition in the Prem or something, fair enough. You still have to coach, get ready, all that shit. If you're facing an 8th team in the championship, I think Ten Hag don't even have to do shit. Ten Hag have to go walk in the dressing room and go like beat Coventry regardless who the fuck he plays, where he plays them, all that shit, because that's just unacceptable. Today, the players have put on a disgraceful display. Disgraceful. Because you were 3-0 up, as you stated. 3-0. You cannot go to 3-3 and then penalties from 3-0 against 8th side in the championship.
And then they nearly win it in extra time.
You miss what?
And it's your final statement. And when you say it doesn't shock us, actually, I disagree with you. It does shock us because there's a level where you cannot go below. There is also a threshold where you have to go like, okay.
Yeah, but they have taken the Bantner era.
No, but Coventry is too far.
Never been
No.
Coventry is too far.
We weren't even like this bad. We were winning FA Cups in our Bantner era, bro.
Sam, though, here's the thing, because you missed when I said it. Because one of the first things I said
taking
was,
it to another stratosphere.
The first thing I said was I blame the players more for today. I think you was away. Secondly, I said I should have been able to be in the dugout and we beat Coventry City. So it's more so on the players. However, with a couple of things you said, with the capitulation happening, I have to look at the manager because you are the one that constructed this team and put this team together. So the fact that this team can do that is mainly on the players, but it's also on you. You just said it's a new low. I am not shocked. Because you know why? I watch this team week in, week out. Not only do I watch this team week in, week out, I am analyzing this team week in, week out. And then people who are much more knowledgeable about the game than me, I am sat on live streams with. daily, and they are breaking it down, and they are providing me with new information. And also on socials, other people outside of here. If I talk to my pops, he's breaking it down even further. People who taught me the game, like my pop, is breaking stuff down. And I'm hearing more and more and more and more information. Even rivals like yourselves as well. People are stating stuff that I'm like, I didn't even think of it like that. So I'm getting so much information, and then adding mainstream media. That's why it don't shock me. The most shocking thing today was that we played well for 70 minutes and we're 3-0 up. If someone would have told me we were 3-0 up in the game and played well, I'd be like, nah, we win this game 2-1. And we are playing Coventry City.
Man just said it's more shocking that we were 3-0 up. Can you imagine?
Shocking. Couldn't believe we were 3-0 up and cruising.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro.
For the first time, hey, someone in the chat, let me know, because I'm not got the comments up. That's probably the first game in a long time in 70 minutes we haven't conceded 20, 25 plus shots. I can't believe what we're seeing. We look like a cohesive unit. We look like we could defend. I said it on the watch along. Shit, we found our level. You know what I'm saying? Championship playoff side. We found our level.
Actually, I shouldn't laugh.
Competent. Like, that's what it is. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And like I said, again, people, for anyone who's like, oh, you being overly harsh on Ten Hag, the players are mostly to blame for today, because I should be able to be in the dugout. Ryan should be able to be in the dugout, and they just figure it out, especially being 3-0 up with 20 minutes to go. Yes, the second goal, all right, the first goal happens, you may concede one, cool. Second one is unlucky, it hits Wan-Bissaka and deflects in. You don't concede the third. But again, repeated patterns. How many late goals have we conceded? How many penalties have we conceded? We conceded a penalty today.
How many goals have you conceded in the last?
Exactly.
In stoppage time.
This is the point that I'm making. And you know what that lets me know? We are
more
not
shocking that they were 3-0 up.
Yeah, it's 100%. I ain't even joking. You know what I'm saying? 100%, Hassan. We are not working on it in training. From the time that happens against Brentford, then it happens against Chelsea. When they go into training the next day or a couple of days after, that should be top of the list. And I don't believe it is. Obviously, I have no inside knowledge. This is just me guessing. We should be out on the training pitch, 90% of it, right? Okay, when we are up in the game and it's late on, we do these things. We time waste, we game management. But we conceded a penalty late today. We conceded a penalty late against Liverpool. We conceded a penalty late against Chelsea. We conceded late to Brentford. We conceded late to again, by the way. We conceded late to Bournemouth. We conceded late to Bournemouth. Bear me 1 second. We conceded late to Bournemouth. We almost conceded a penalty late to Bournemouth. Let's not forget that, the Kambawala challenge. So these things, so people say always.
You know what your club needs, Lawless?
Go on.
As a manager that plays a specific fucking style that they all understand and can execute week in, week out.
Agreed.
That's it. Just simple. Listen, we're going to play 4-3-3, no matter the opposition, sometimes more defensive, sometimes more offensive, and fuck it. That's what we're going to play week in, week out.
I'll go one further than that, and I've spoken on this even before we get to the manager and Ineos. Well, speaking about Ineos, they pick a style. The director of football, the CEO, the COO, all the people in hierarchy at Manchester United say, we are going to play this way. Then whatever way we decide, we then pick a manager to then play said style. So, all right, this is a list of man. Let's say it's tiki-taka, for example. This is the way we're going to go. And no more clean slates for these players either. I don't want these players back. I said this in the intro. I said it before the game. If we would have lost the game, you serve Ten Hag, his papers there. He does not make it off the grass. People said sack him in the tunnel. We won. We should have still sacked him on the grass, because that is absolutely horrific. And speaking of stats, got some for you lot. Yeah. Because this list has been out for a minute, so some of it will probably be dated, and some of it they'll probably need more. So people, just to clarify, anyone who doesn't understand why, even though Ten Hag isn't most to blame today, he's still to blame, because not only is this regular, he constructed the team. So this is just some of the records broken by him, people. We got time. So Manchester United hadn't lost 13 games by Christmas since 1930 until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't gone 4 games in a row without scoring since 1992 until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't finished bottom of their Champions League group since 2006 until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't lost back-to-back games to West Ham since 2007 until Eric Ten Hag. Don't worry, people, there's more. No Manchester United manager has conceded 20 goals. No Manchester United manager has conceded 20 goals to Liverpool and City in their first 7 games against them since Alfred Albert in the 1800s. We going back to before slavery times, people. The 1800s. This man's been breaking records.
Say that again.
Manchester-
Did you just say 1800s?
1800s, blood.
No Manchester United manager has conceded 20 goals to Liverpool and Manchester City in their first 7 games against them since Alfred Albert in the 1800s until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never finished with as few as 5 points in the Champions League group stages in the competition's history, until you guessed it, until Eric Ten Hag. No English club had ever conceded 15 goals in the Champions League group stages in the competition's history until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never lost 4 of the 6 Champions League group games in the competition's history until Eric Ten Hag. You think I'm finished now? There's more, people. Wait 1 second. Manchester United had never failed.
Pages.
Hella scrolling here. Manchester United had never failed to keep a clean sheet in 5 of the 6 Champions League group games in the competition's history until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never lost 12 of the opening 23 games of the season until, you guessed it, Eric Ten Hag. Hey, you think I'm done? Nah, there's more. Give me 1 second.
Man took a sip.
Bournemouth had to. Wait. Where are we at? Hold up.
That's what it
I lost
crashed
the
midway
list.
through.
Yeah, man, 100% where we at. Hold up. Bear with me. My apologies, people. My apologies. There we go. I'm back. Bournemouth had never won at Old Trafford until Eric Ten Hag. Bournemouth had never scored 3 goals at Old Trafford until Eric Ten Hag. Bournemouth had never kept a clean sheet at Old Trafford until, you guessed it, people, the right answer, Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never lost 7 of their opening 16 Premier League games until Eric Ten Hag. You think I'm making this shit up? I'm not. Wait, there's more, people. Manchester United hadn't lost back-to-back league games against Newcastle since 1972.
What the fuck?
Until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't lost 3 games in a row to Newcastle since 1922. Great-great-grandparents' times we talking, people. 1922. My grandma was born in the 1930s. 1922. And hey, Lewis, wait, there's more. Hold up. Got you. Newcastle hadn't kept 3 clean sheets in a row against Manchester United since 1897. Until, you guessed it, people, Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never lost. Wait. Hold up 1 second.
Wait.
Hold up. Just gotta get it right. Hold up. There's more. Wait, there's more. There's more, people. Hey, if you need to go get a drink right now and just have the audio one, I got you, people. Wait. Where we at? So yeah, I said that one. Manchester United had never lost 6 of the opening 14 Premier League games in a season until Eric Ten Hag. No English team in the Champions League history had ever conceded 14 goals in their first 5 Champions League group games until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never conceded 3+ goals in 4 different Champions League games in a season until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never lost a Champions League game. They were leading by 2 goals until, you guessed it, people in the chat, Eric Ten Hag. Where else we at? Let's go. There we go.
All this and I still can't finish above this.
Manchester, hey, there's more, Lewis. You'll feel better after this. There's more.
I was about to say, Man United, they're the definition of the table lies.
There's
How the
more.
fuck are they there? I have no idea.
Manchester United hadn't lost a game they were leading by 2+ goals since 2014 until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never dropped this many points from a winning position in Champions League history until, yeah, you guessed it, Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United had never conceded 4+ goals in 2 Champions League group games until Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, if you're not in the chat, think I'm done. No, there's more. Manchester United hadn't lost 9 of the opening 17 games since 1974 until Eric Ten Hag. No, speaking of penalties, no team had given away 4 penalties in their first 4 Champions League group games in the competition's history until, you guessed it, again, people, Eric Ten Hag. No player as young as Rooney Bargi, I think his name is, had scored against Manchester United in the Champions League until Eric Ten Hag. Wait, there's more. Hold up.
Lewis, want to get a drink?
Yeah, man, Lewis, go get your drink. Manchester United hadn't lost 8 of the opening 15 games in a season since 1962 until Eric Ten Hag.
As well.
Yeah, man, go do your thing. Manchester United hadn't lost 5 of their first 10 games at Old Trafford since 1931 until Eric Ten Hag. So when my grandma was born in like 1938. Newcastle hadn't won at Old Trafford since 2013 until Eric Ten Hag. Newcastle hadn't won a cup game against Manchester United since 1994 until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't lost twice in a row to Newcastle since 1972 until Eric Ten Hag. Final few people. We're at the final stretch. No post-war Manchester United manager. Let me repeat that. No post-war Manchester United manager had conceded 20 goals to City and Liverpool in their first 6 games against them until Eric Ten Hag. Manchester United hadn't lost 5 of the opening 10 league games in 36 years. Until, you guessed it, Eric Ten Hag. Galatasaray hadn't won a game on English soil in 117 years of existence until Eric Ten Hag. Final couple. Manchester United had never lost the opening 2 Champions League group games until Eric Ten Hag. Last one. Manchester United had never conceded 7 goals in the opening 2 Champions League group games. Last one. Manchester United had never conceded 7 goals in the opening 2 Champions League group games until Eric Ten Hag. And wait, there's one more from today. Hold up. There's one more that Surfer sent me. Big up Surfer. Fabrizio retweeted it. This is the last one. After today's 3 goals from Coventry City, Manchester United have conceded 29 goals in 17 games in all competitions in 2024. Don't tell me shit about this manager and about this team. Blow it all up and start again.
I think this is the perfect one, blood.
Yeah, I'm making up. I sent you the thread from.
I'm in disbelief, blood.
Bear in mind that thread.
The way they just kept fucking reeling off, I said, "Oh my
I think
God."
that's longer than the Ollie list he built up before he got
100%. And you know what the craziest thing about it is, Lewis? That was, you know, when that tweet happened, the 4th of March. I've been sat on this since then. So there's more. You know there's more to this.
More has been added.
And we absolutely struggled in both games against you. I understand.
It's the 21st of April. And this is where we're at. And people want to tell me about it. Like I say, people, if anyone wants the tweet, just let me know. The tweet's there. Jolting.
Jesus Christ, blood.
There might be more adders to that by the end of the season too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Big up Sing G.
I don't know who has worse stats, Ten Hag or Nunez. That's the crazy part.
Boy. They're fighting for that one, blood. He says, yes, Trooper and the panel. Hussam, we were more underdogs than Coventry today in Istanbul. Flawless, you will get banged in the final.
Yeah, enjoyed the Soul Carabao Cup and Klopp's swan song, Sing G. Yeah.
That was unnecessary. Flawless.
Nah, he's a Liverpool fan. We had to, it is what it is.
Big up Richie's Hour. He says, my best moment when Chelsea win Europa 4-1. Yeah.
Good times, man. Good times.
Big up Adam. He says, Saka needs a striker with presence, blood. Shout out Troops, the GOAT. Big up your damn self, blood. He does need, I think when he had Pepe on his neck, even though Pepe wasn't having like a chance, just having Pepe there, he don't have any pressure, blood. So he needs pressure still. I'm not going to lie.
We interest you in one Sterling?
No, we're good still.
Oh.
Trying to get Neto in there Monday, you get me? Big up Ankit.
Right.
He says Coventry had 18 shots. Bruno captain, buying losers like him. High after game, sack him. Beg Zidane tonight. Maybe just let him. His wife too. Hashtag Gandu Ganja. I'd love to know what Gandu Ganja means. Big up your damn self. And
you're on mute, bro.
Gandu is like motherfucker, basically. Ganja is bald.
Okay.
So earlier on, when the guy says Ganja land, he's basically calling him a bald dickhead.
Okay. Big up Blase or Blassie. He says, man's really breaking records from Jesus today.
Jesus days and that, and the dinosaurs and all them things there. Post-war, 1800s, 1922, 1938. What we talking about here? But now, back in, what could you do with it? Right.
1800s, you know.
1800s.
Great Chelsea didn't even exist then.
1800s.
Hussam. Liverpool got a win today. 3-1 away at Fulham. Fulham did equalize, but then you got the second and the third goals. Gravenbeck, very shocked at him. Trent scoring a banger. He only really scores bangers still. But it's not in your hands, is it?
Are you actually going to ask this dumbass question again, Troops? Your whole hands thing. Come on, brother. There is my hands are here. There is nothing in my hands. Here. See? My hands are up. There is nothing in our hands. This fraud has a better goal difference than me by 6 goals. And they're beating team left, right, and center. Why isn't it in your hands, huh? You know why? Because it's in City's hands. That's why.
That's in Arsenal's hands. They top of the league.
Ain't in our hands.
Ain't in our hands. Let's take all flawless. Listen to his logic, yeah? Man City, if they win their next game, they go top of the league. And Arsenal have a better goal difference, but it's supposedly the team in thirds, basically, hands. Can you imagine? Can you see why he's a fraud? It's
Why?
a bias.
You have a manager who's won the Premier League. You have players who have won the Premier League.
Pep Guardiola is a manager who's won the Premier League. Their players are also players who have won the fucking Premier League.
So
So they're favorites, brother. What the fuck? They're favorites. Have I not been saying City are favorites for the last month?
So you're not feeling a bit confident with the win? Like how
Nah.
City might
Have you
fall.
beaten Aston Villa? I would say you're favorites.
He wants you to have the confidence he has in Arsenal. That's what
No,
it
I'm
is.
good.
But when you say have
Yeah,
confidence,
he wants you.
you cannot
Nah,
come back
Troops
to me
has
after we
confidence,
won
though.
one game. We won one game. Now you want me to be confident? Yes, we're gonna win the league. Now you're gonna believe. Come on, bro. It's one win. Yeah, relax. Let me breathe. Anyway, big up, guys. We scored 2 open play goals. Let's fucking go. 2 goals from open play. Gravenberg out of fucking nowhere. Gravenberg, like how, like I
Good
would
goal.
have never expected that. Never. And it was a great goal as well. It was like from like 25 yard, top bins and shit. That was an elite goal, to be honest with you. Jota scoring as well. I thought Gakpo had a really good game. I like the way we played today because we took our chances. That's all. And I was one of the few people who go like, listen, we cannot blame Klopp for missed chances. And it's the same shit I say always. Today would have been one of those games again, had the 2 players not taken their chances, their opportunities. So we just have to be clinical in front of goal. And we need to build up momentum. And we have a very tough fixture coming up next. Barring Lewis, I have the toughest fixture on this whole panel. I'm playing Everton away. That's a derby. I don't give a fuck where they are in the league. As long as it's a derby, it's a big game, it's a tough game, it's an important game. So for me, I look at that Everton game, Sean Dyche, fucking cigarette smoking fraud, drinks
You know why
cement
you
in the
like.
morning. Yeah, drinks cement in the morning. You get me? That guy will park the fuck out of the bus. Yeah, it's going to be a long day for us. My light just switched off even. As soon as I mentioned Sean Dyche, wallahi, my light switched off.
You know, he's turning out the lights of that Liverpool title.
I'm going to go switch on my other light in a second. But yeah, I'm very happy with the win. There's nothing to complain about, but I'm afraid we have left it too late because Troops might not like my answer. Listen, at the end of the day, Liverpool and Arsenal are both more likely to drop points than City. If we're talking on a real,
I agree. What do you mean? What would you mean?
if
Don't
we're
like your
talking
answer?
on a real, like, listen, it's not an agenda thing. At the end of the day,
I agree.
At the end of the day, look,
Yeah,
Liverpool, we have to play Everton, we have to play Aston Villa and Spurs. I think Arsenal have to play Spurs, Man United, and Chelsea. With all due respect, City's run is pathetic. Let's just say it as it is. Come on, let's be real. The fucking toughest game is like who? Brighton, West Ham, Wolves. Come on, man. Who am I supposed to look at?
Tottenham away, but like that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Spurs away. I agree with you. No problem. But at the same time, I can also recognize this is Spurs with age. That's the negative thing. So like Spurs with a high line type shit, which City will eat alive. All they have to do is long ball, Haaland and behind, yalla. Let's go. Yalla, run, and he'll beat them all for pace.
He's
And
got his finishing boots on this time. I hear it. I hear it.
So it's more difficult for us. City remain favorites, and until City drop points, I cannot say anything about this league. It's as simple as that.
No chess.
Oh yeah, okay. We saw Mr. It's now it's called no chest being objective. Wow. Why was it just like you had chest for Champions League and now you out?
Nah, he wants you to have as much faith in it as he does. That's what it is. Ain't that right?
That's what you do anyway.
What?
Ain't that right? You want him to have as much faith in Liverpool as you do Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. See,
So you believe you're winning the league?
See, look,
I
I
never
was
said
right.
that.
Nah, he just wants
No, but
belief. It's
the
belief.
chest. That's all.
It's,
never
it's
said that.
belief. Nah, he said belief. That's where it is. It's a
Yeah,
belief.
belief.
Where's your chest, or is it just me who should have chest?
Like if we go 4 points clear on Tuesday, bro, who knows?
Bro, here we go. 4 points
Who
clear.
knows?
Here we go again.
Who knows what, Troops?
Who knows what?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Don't do the whole who knows, because what I said
Who
flawless was my speech not also who knows. I said the same shit as he did, basically. He said who knows, I said who knows. Fuck who knows. Say it like yalla. You want chest? Yalla, say Arsenal gonna win the league.
Who knows, blood?
Oh,
Who knows, blood? What do you mean, man?
Next time you ask me if Liverpool gonna win the league, I'm just gonna say who knows, blood. Khalas, done. That's my answer from now on. Who knows?
Why was
you cannot
Salah-
say shit back to it.
Why was
Khalas.
Salah dropped?
Salah was not dropped because okay. So do you all agree McAllister has been good all year long? Why was it? Would you call that dropped? No, that's called rested. That's what that's called. And Konate was rested.
Yeah, but Salah's been piss poor. McAllister hasn't. There's a difference.
I know there's a difference between them, but that's besides the point. McAllister,
He was
Konate,
dropped.
and Salah were rested because they played 4 games in a row.
He just came back from injury. Why is he being rested?
Yeah, and he came back today. As soon as he came on, created a clear-cut chance for Nunez, made a right run. Elliott couldn't find him. So, yeah, I think he just needed a bit of a break because he's been playing too much football in a row. And we have to go Everton, which he scores against usually. So, yeah.
What, in the running? Because he goes kind of missing in the running.
Nah, that's just something started by Ray. That ain't true.
No, it's not. People have been showing me on Twitter.
Don't believe the stats you see on Twitter.
Mane carried him. No, did he?
18, 19, he literally scored that goal against Chelsea when he done the yoga celebration. He scored the goal away at Southampton when it was 1-1. There's so many games he scored in a run. I can't even remember. That's how mad that is. I swear he scored a goal against Leicester when he turned Maguire as well once. He scored against Everton in the running. He scored against City in the running as well. And in the quadruple.
I remember he had that banger against us
Against United
in 2019.
They didn't win the
Yeah,
league
the
that year.
banger, remember? When he done the...
Yep.
So your
I
point
remember
is
that.
him scoring in the running or us winning the league, Habibi? Choose which one you want. Your point is him scoring in the running. Here, I've debunked it.
Yeah, but there was nothing at stake. When there's things at stake, he goes missing. It's been
Yeah,
proven.
when so away
Even in
at Man
finals
City
as
was
well,
there
he's a
something
bit like. Even in finals, he's a bit like Henry.
No, because Henry has 0 goals. Salah has 1. He scored against Spurs. Hold that.
Oh, anyone could score against Spurs in a final.
Oh, anyone can score against Spurs. Okay. That's why you drew at them to home.
That's why you lost away, you dickhead.
We got robbed and you yourself said it.
What did it say though? L. And you got
Doesn't
nil
matter.
points. Yeah.
You know,
Inshallah,
people
get-
at Tottenham.
inshallah, you
Let's
get
go.
robbed the same way we did.
You see, even Janet Jackson could dunk.
Jackson still owns that ground.
Big up Zaki. He says, "Troops, if you don't win at OT, you're finished." I know that, bro. The whole of YouTube's. Oh God, I know. Big up this Walad Jacob. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He says, "Poo at OT never happened until when?"
You're talking about Richarlison scoring in a draw. All right, Jacob. Go subscribe to United's Best of America, people.
He will be crying at the end of next week.
Big up, Jacob.
Big up Adam. He says live in person pod would be 16 out of 10 and tickets would sell. Yeah, we need to get Husam into the country, blood.
Yeah, as soon as the time gets over, is that something you lot want to see? Let us know.
We've got to get Husam over here.
I want
blood.
you to
we
be
need
willing
that.
to play as well.
The other
16 out of
fixtures.
10 tickets.
Hey,
Oh, brilliant idea.
the other fixtures in the Premier League, boys. Everton 2, Nottingham Forest 0. I'll probably rattle Husam. Idrissa Gueye and Dwight McNeil.
No, it doesn't rattle me, Troops. What rattled
No?
me? Did you see what Forrest said after the game? PJ
Yep.
Mowell? You
I'll
didn't see
bring
what
it up.
Forrest said?
You didn't see it? Yeah. We need to talk about that.
Bring
We
it
need to
up,
talk
bro.
about it.
Apparently, they're suing the whole thing because one of the people was a Luton fan in the VAR.
What?
Yeah.
Can you bring it
There
up
we
to us,
go.
please?
So
That's-
3 extremely poor decisions, 3 penalties not given, which we simply cannot accept. We warned the PGMOL that the VAR is a Luton fan before the game, but they did nothing. Oh, but they didn't change him. Our patience has been tested multiple times. Nottingham Forest will now consider its options. Raw. That is mad.
Crazy.
28 million views. Jesus Christ.
On the main account as well. It's crazy. But you know what? I rate the chest. I rate it. Because I saw a couple of decisions. I didn't see the third one, but the first 2 are both clear cut. And if they're trying to battle relegation, I don't blame them. Every point counts at this point this season.
I think they had point deduction, no?
Yeah, I think a 2.1.
Mm-hmm. And that could
Actually, no. That was Everton. Let me double check. I think they did have a point deduction.
I'm sure. I think Forest got 4. I think Forest got 4 points. What did they get, chat? I'm sure Forest.
Yeah,
got
4 points deduction. And
Yeah, they
Everton-
did 4. See, I'm right. Chat saying 4. Yeah, it was 4, blood.
Okay.
That
Four,
could
Everton
cost
the
them.
one that got-
That's a win and a draw.
No,
Fucking hell.
Everton got 10, no?
Everyone got 6.
6, yeah, not 10. Yeah, Everton
Yeah, it was
6.
10 reduced to 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got everyone got 6+2, whatever that means. But I think everyone got 6, and Forest
6
got
plus
4.
2 means 8. That's what that means.
No, but it's saying no. But someone said everyone got 6, and then someone saying everyone
8.
got 6+2. Now someone's saying 8. I don't know, blood. They said everyone had 10 literally, but I think they got it down to 6.
Yeah,
But,
Surafel is right. It was 10 at the start only.
Yeah, right. That's mad. So what? You don't support that? You
Hey,
don't support Nottingham Forest in there?
I'm all for it, man.
Yep.
Hey, do that.
I am all
More
for
power
even
to them.
Manchester United saying fuck you to the PJ Mowell. Anyone that's saying fuck you to PJ Mowell, I'm with you. I don't care if it's Man United. I'm with them. Anyone who says fuck you to that corrupt shit, disgusting organization, I'm with you, Akhi. Because they have made so many inconsistent trash decisions, referees that have no balls. I have Bayern Munich fans on YouTube calling out English referees, going like, what the fuck's wrong with these guys? How the fuck was Wan-Bissaka today a penalty and yesterday Grealish not? And I can name you multiple examples. Manchester City Fulham at home. Akanji's dancing in front of the goalkeeper, goal given. Literally a day after, Onana, Joachim Anderson goal. There's a guy in front of him, goal given. Why was one cancelled and the other not? That's the shit that I'm talking about. This is the shit that I mean. The level of inconsistency is pathetic. It's pathetic. Us, you know what our job is? We're on YouTube. We don't get paid as much as the refs, and even we're more consistent than these referees. We're more consistent, and we make better decisions than these referees do. Honestly, it's just so pathetic and jarring, bro. There is zero consistency, and I'm all for Forest getting what they should get. Whether it be a replay, whether it be more points, whatever the fuck it may be, they need to get it because it's too much. I saw apparently there were 2 clear-cut penalties, I think, for Nottingham Forest that they did not get. It's not, it had nothing to do with Everton. Forget Everton, push them to the side because they themselves have been, gotten the FFP thing. But I'm saying for the Forest one, bro, no. I'm sorry, it's too much. It's too much.
Aston Villa 3, Bournemouth 1. Bournemouth actually took the lead for a Dominic Solanke penalty, but then Morgan Rogers got one back for Villa before Diaby and Leon Bailey getting the goals. Crystal Palace 5, West Ham 2. I couldn't believe this, blood. When I was doing the watch on, people were saying in the chat, yo, them man are getting smoked, blood. Mateta getting 2 and Emerson on goal. Eze and Elise also on the score
That
sheet.
is crazy. That is crazy.
That is
5, you know.
Yeah, blood. 5, fam. Straight 5, bro. That is crazy, blood. Midweek games. So we're gonna get some predictions.
How do it proves that the same club we have to rely on to beat Manchester City?
Yeah, no. The big game of the week of the midweek is obviously probably Arsenal Chelsea. Tuesday evening.
Yay!
Kickoff. We'll be live on the channel from 7:15. Lewis will be at the stadium, so if you see him troll his Clark at full time, you understand, just go to him and say, back our blood, Clark, again, you understand? And he'll know straight away, blood, you get me? But yeah, how you feeling going into this, bro? I mean, you done well in the first game against us.
Chelsea!
You should have won the game, blood.
Chelsea!
You should have won the game if we're being totally honest. Understand? Shut this guy up, blood.
Yeah, just not enough.
Real talk, bro. Just fucking take his Clark out, blood. You understand? Like that, blood. But yeah, Lewis, how you feeling going into this game, blood? You should have won the first game. You didn't.
I'm just going into this game with pure defiance. I'm just believing it because I just want to see a win in this game because like it's Arsenal Chelsea. But from a logical perspective, I wish we could push this game back again. I'm glad we were able to get it moved from March. Could move it back another few weeks if we could, but we can't. So we got to face our demons. Like we are always capable of winning.
At the wrong time though, because we kind of back on form again. Confidence.
I know, but like you have played twice in the last week, so you could be a little bit drained for this game, and that might work to our advantage. But
we didn't really do no work yesterday, blood. I'm not gonna lie, like there weren't really no. You understand? It was a walk in the. It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, you guys got the goal just before halftime, so you got the second half. Just rest on your laurels. I don't know. I feel like any reason I have for us to win this game is just pure hopium. I'm just hoping we turn up. That's just it. I'm just sniffing the hopium, and I'm just hoping this one time it comes out for me because it hasn't at all this season. But we can formulate chances. We've shown now, like, we can defend to a point. It's just please minimize the individual errors, bury your chances, and if we're in a winning position, don't bottle it. The beg you, just for once, don't bottle it. Play 90 minutes and remember what team you play for. Remember that this is Chelsea Football Club. Because, like, I'm not going to say it's completely out of the realm of possibility that we take something from this game, but I'm not believing in it. I'm not believing in it. You lot can go show me. And you lot owe a lot back to these fans after this season. So we will see. If we win, like, my season's done. At the season, I'm not going to get another happier moment than that. I'm done. I don't need anything else past that.
Lewis, you got one job, man. Play spoiler, man. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to win. Just draw. Play spoiler. That's what you're there to do. Just spoil what's left of their party. That's it, man. That's all you have to do. Play spoiler.
I hope we do, like, but it's just Palmer and pray, and we'll see what happens, because I got no belief in everything else.
All you need to do is draw.
I've got a midfield pivot with one guy with a hernia injury. I've got an attack that could barely even spell consistency, let alone do it. A manager who I don't rate at all. We're awful at set pieces, and you know how good Arsenal are at set pieces. Like, just go and do something, innit? Go and do something. We'll be there in force. There'll be hella Champions League trophies up there, Champions League balloons and all that, but
make sure you bring
that's all that we're out there for. We're just there to sing, where's your European Cup? I might even bring out a Bayern shirt to your way and just to take the piss a little bit.
Yeah. Lewis, make sure you bring one back, man. Bring a balloon back.
By the way, why do the City fans have bananas? Is that like what reference is that?
It's a City. Yeah, I think
it's a City thing. They've had that for years. I don't know the meaning behind it, but it's some historical significance to them.
Oh.
Look, this is
significance, Man City. Okay.
Look, he's just looking for anything to just throw at them.
No, that's not what I
meant. It's an Aces club.
They
have Beetlejuice Doku on the left, and they're eating banana.
I just Google it. There you are. I just Google it.
That's not what I mean, Troops. You fraud.
Look at him. He's just trying to find anything on these. Like, I'm here for him.
So I mean, like flipping. I thought he meant
just take anything you can from that game and just don't let that giraffe score. Actually, no, don't have to be too worried about that. But
what happens if is Havertz going to get booed by the away end?
I mean, if we have any consistency and shame about our fan base, then we should be booing him. You might want to boo Mount out the building, but Havertz, big up. No. If he won us the Champions League, he also took us to 12th and then ducked out for more money to our London rivals. I don't get why there's still sentiment for him from this fan base. But hey, I've been beefing my fan base for years. They've disappointed me enough times. I'll be there to be disappointed again. But I will be booing. Whether everyone else will be, that's their own decision. But like, if you have any consistency about you, how you can boo Mount and not boo Havertz is weird.
Prediction for the game?
I'm just going to say 2-1 Chelsea because I want to back my team. That's it. For no other logical reason at all. Just 2-1 Chelsea.
It's your prediction, Troops, for the game.
3-1 Arsenal. Palmer scores, Havertz scores as well and celebrates.
I'll be real. If he celebrates, I won't even be annoyed at it.
And he'll do this one. He'll do this one.
No, do that.
Yo, if he does that, I promise you, I'll post it on my Twitter and be like, here's to all you man still simping for Havertz. Hold that. Hope you don't feel as stupid as you look for the last year. I won't be annoyed about it. I don't like the guy anyway. Who cares?
Hey, to everyone watching this, Lewis don't miss you though. It's just headshots, like a big y'all's Instagram.
Don't worry, certain man will be crying on their streams about it. They'll start titling their streams about Havertz again. Oh, we should have kept Havertz. He's the next Bergkamp and all that bollocks. Get out of here.
Man has the robot already. That's crazy. that is crazy.
Prediction
all the contingency plans.
Yeah. Same again. I think it'll be the same as the reverse fixture. 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah. It'll be the same.
Who's Sam?
Chelsea.
Let's go, Chelsea.
Wednesday's games. Everton. The real Merseyside team, the first club in Liverpool.
Facts.
Yeah, the real team.
Real ones, man.
No fraudulent reds. The real team. Everton. Yeah.
Lawless, we are on the same side.
Yeah. R.I.P. What's his name, blood? The brother that passed away. The legendary chairman.
Oh, I know his name.
Bill Kenwright. R.I.P. Bill Kenwright. Do it for Bill. because they couldn't do it for Klopp. So do it for Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Hey, if it ain't blue, it ain't true. If it ain't
Are
blue,
you
it
done?
ain't true.
Are you
In
done?
What one?
Merseyside.
Walk
Are you
on,
done,
blood.
brother?
Merseyside
Stop being shameless,
derby.
man.
The
Stop
derby,
being
lad.
shameless.
Oh,
Okay,
lad.
go ahead. Yalla, go ahead. Speak on
Go
it
on, the
since you're so
derby, lad.
excited.
You're going across Stanley
Speak on it
Park,
since you're
lad.
so excited.
You're going across the
Stanley
road,
Park.
mate.
I said
Stanley
Stanley
Park.
Park.
See you down the road, mate. How you feeling, blood? Up the toffees.
First of all, Everton don't have anything that we don't have, while Chelsea have 3 trophies that we don't have, so it's completely different. Second of all, back to the up the chance.
Chelsea
Back to
have never been relegated. You have. Hold that.
yeah, and okay. Anyway, moving on rapidly from that embarrassing comeback from Troops. Obviously,
you
it's
got relegated, bro. We ain't been relegated, blood. You've been relegated, blood. We ain't
and we
been
have 6
relegated.
Champions Leagues.
We're a top club team.
So where
blood.
do we go from here?
Yeah, you got 6. You got 5 Champions Leagues in black and white, bro.
My
Now
reality is your
understand?
dreams.
My
reality is your game.
lips in the mic, you flipping sus, you.
I've seen more Champions
Why you
Leagues
putting
in
this
my
in your mouth?
lifetime than your
Why
whole
you
club
putting this
has.
in your mouth? You suspect, you blood. You're putting
No,
that in
I
your
do
mouth.
this. There's nothing in my mouth, Akhi.
Look, it is
Hey,
sus,
hey,
you.
no,
You're doing that,
no,
blood.
social
Hey, yo, you see this sus, you,
Here.
blood.
Social.
Look at this sus. Yeah, now you want to move it away from your mouth, dickhead.
No,
Hold
is.
that.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I
hold
do
that, blood. Yeah, hold the mic, blood. Go on.
No,
You're wronging. Hold the mic.
Nothing in my mouth. We don't do that shit over here.
Anyway,
Back
go
to
on.
the original topic. You
Yeah,
know,
go on.
Troops had gone chatter. I apologize for his behavior. You get me? All because I said the Champions League stuff. Now back to Everton. It'll be a very tough game. Obviously, this game has 1-1 written all over it because it's the derby and shit. And Everton will be ultra try-hards and shit. So, yeah, I expect it to be a tough game. However, you know,
come on, Sean
hopefully-
Dyche.
They got
Yeah,
something for him, man. They got this, man. Don't worry
yeah,
about
I
it.
agree. I do think I think this game ends in a 1-1 draw. To be honest with you, I think gonna be a long day against that disgusting Everton low block, unless they play the same way they did against Chelsea, which I doubt they will. So,
Hey, yo.
It's crazy.
Troops, we cannot start this. We cannot start this. You know, to a
Yeah,
man
Troops
of
has already
my,
started it. You know what Troops is like.
you know, to a man of my ethnicity, this is something we cannot say. You know, or race or
Neither
culture.
can I, blood. Would you? It's illegal in my country, bro.
Exactly.
What's wrong with this guy, blood? This guy forgets, guy forgets where I'm from, blood.
Exactly. You know, we don't do that BB stuff. So back to we don't do that.
It's not BB, it's BM.
Nah, BB, nah.
Fucked up the
Yeah,
hand.
BB
Yeah,
works.
it's BB could work. Yeah, that's
No,
what
but
I
it's
clocked when you
BM.
said it's actually BM, but I get what he meant.
BM.
I get what you meant. BM, BB. You better jokes.
Anyway,
Yalla, go
it'll be a very tough game. Very tough game.
You're nervous, innit? I can tell.
Of course.
Is this where your clinging on ends?
Yeah, I think this game is gonna be the one where we drop points. This is gonna be the one. Fuck Everton.
Are you being
No,
serious?
but you know what it is.
One minute, I don't know if he's being serious.
He's
blood.
being serious again. That's
I
why
don't
I'm
know
because
if
he
he's
knows.
serious, blood.
Because he's being serious. Hassan has called this spot on for the weeks now with this Liverpool title race. Months.
Yeah.
He's been saying this, and this is going to happen. And then this, and this happens. And this result will happen. And then this will happen. And we won't do this. We should have rested players. We should have just forgot about the Europa League and played the second string. And then they played the first team. And now everyone's complaining about the players being tired, like etc. So I'm calling a lot of this spot on. And again, it's Everton away. They don't perform well there. I think it's mostly draws at Goodison, plus what Everton are fighting for, plus that they not moving stadium as well. So it's the last. That place going to be rocking, knowing that they can ruin their title hopes forever. That place is going to be. I think I agree with this. I get why Hassam is concerned. I think draw.
Also, Val, you prick. Instead of chatting shit in the chat, first of all, I'm not giving you extra money next month.
Val looking
I only posted it because it was Val. That's what I saw. Val said, "I posted it."
Second of all, there's copyright infringement on the intro because you're a fucking useless prick. So I changed that first, so we can get some things working.
Oh,
Useless bastard.
Oh, so what prediction? I'm
Prediction 1-1.
I'm saying
Don't go 2 because Everton ain't getting 2 and we ain't getting 2
No.
either.
Nah, he's gonna go Liverpool 2-1. He's going
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Liverpool 2-1.
Yeah, man.
Oh, inshallah.
Yeah, you know, I think 1-1. I agree with this. One apiece.
Lou.
I'll say 2-1 Liverpool, actually. Say 2-1.
Flawless, we're not ever going to preview your game, blood. You're playing Sheffield United. You must.
Yeah,
Just
come
like-
on.
Just like Coventry, you must, bro.
Actually, no, we can't underestimate Sheffield United, to be fair.
Can't
And they might be-
underestimate. We can't underestimate
Old
Manchester
Trafford.
United. We can't underestimate Manchester United's level to
I
find
can't
a new
talk
low.
down on them.
Like,
At
what
Old
are we
Trafford.
talking about?
It's not a Bramall Lane, boys. It's at Old Trafford.
Did you pay attention to the list that I just said that we've been breaking records left, right, and center?
Nah, but this is Sheffield United, blood.
It was Coventry City.
You won, though.
Yeah. No penalties to bail us out. Will we win this game against Sheffield United? Yes. Will it be ugly? Also, yes.
1-0
3-0
United.
3-0 United.
2-0.
Hussam?
What happened? United Sheffield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Akhi, United 3-1.
I'm just going to fly through the rest of the games. Another big game's on Thursday still. Brighton City. I think City go there and slap them, though. I'm not going to lie. Brighton been terrible.
3-1. 3-1 City.
I'll go 3-0 City then. I was going to say 3-1. I'll go 3-0.
I'll go 4-1.
See what I'm doing? Feel like
Seagulls.
a seagull.
Yeah, the Seagulls.
Feel like a seagull. The seagulls are flying. Seagulls are flying. You get me? They're gonna catch
to-
those guys.
Is it? We need to get you to voice the seagull and Finding Nemo or Shark Tale or
I'll
something.
be honest
Go on,
with
carry
you.
on.
You know what's mad? No, Flawless, let me tell you. You know what's mad? I wanted to do the seagull voice, but I don't know what they sound like.
Where's it? Ah! Ain't it that?
You know what? I was just, I don't even
Ain't
know.
it
I don't even know if they're seagulls. I was just thinking of the ones from Is it Finding Nemo? I think they're seagulls when they actually get to the it's Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
Get to the, when you get to the top. I'll be watching all of that with my niece all the
I
time.
think
Even on fire.
Inshallah. 1-1. Inshallah.
This guy, yo.
The other
Listen,
fixtures.
This prediction is
Go
not
on.
using my brain, it's using my heart. I admit it. Because my brain says 5-1. Oh, it's like,
Wolves, Bournemouth.
2-0 Wolves.
Yeah, Bournemouth just
2-1 Wolves.
yeah, I'll go 2-1 Wolves.
Wolves win.
And then Palace, Newcastle.
Ooh. 2-2.
3-2 Palace.
Palace win. I don't know how much by 1 goal difference.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, because they just off the back of that big win.
Yeah, the
back
5-2.
Mm.
And then Newcastle, they had the weekend off, innit?
Yeah.
2-2.
Newcastle been waking up lately.
I say 2-2, blood. Big up Ma C. He says, missed the last show, but wanted to say bark dogs Alona. Fans wore Man City kits just to cry. Troops is up to you to double the pep. Frustration, please. 4 in a row league titles is whack. Ala Madrid. Big up your damn soul.
Oops, I'm gonna just go start Ahwa as you read the stats. Big up. You're
Yeah,
redirecting, right?
Yeah.
Big up to you guys. I'm not
Big
going to have to start. Hamza's there. Like Hamza cannot be there before. So love to all you guys. Like, subscribe to back again, and see you on the other side.
In a bit,
Peace
bro.
out.
Yeah.
Big up Ankit. He says, Flawless has got to go top still. Can't lie.
Yeah.
says- Players that can hit the Ronaldo is not Ronaldo. Trashford. Every player who can hoof the ball is not KDB. Bruno. Every board is not Pep. Ganja. This Ganja thing keeps popping up, blood. Big up Blase. He said, my prediction, we sing Champions of Europe regardless. Oh, whoopee fucking do.
We will be there. Could be 6-0
Big up.
down. We're still singing it.
Big up Arthur. He says, hey, Troops, before we go. Yeah,
Where's
There's your European Cup.
Where's your
yeah, well, looks like we're gonna do this on the solo thing now, blood. You get me? Big up Esmel. You understand? He says, Usam, Your camel riding, Wallad. I'll let you miss that one. He probably saw that and cut the little pussy off. We don't get bad decisions. You just mad. We Mario and your team Luigi, in the words of Flawless. And then he says, "Wise words from Flawless, the Wallad."
See, I'd be like, yo, trust me, man. I'll be on point at times. People just don't like it because it's me. But it's all good.
And then big up Desi. He just dropped that blood and he keeps it moving, fam. You understand? But that's it, people. Another episode wrapped up like a Zubi blood. Big up the chat as always, fam. You understand? We had over 1K in there the whole time. 500 likes. Let's get the likes up to 1K when this thing goes live. Make sure you subscribe to the man them. Link in the bio. We're redirecting from here to Hussam, but Lewis is going live as well with Goonie. So you can have
Therapy
your choice.
stream.
I mean, you can have your choice,
Chelsea
blood. You
man,
can
man.
watch banter or you can watch misery, blood. You get me?
Yeah, people. And
But,
then get a mix
Flawless
of
is
both.
going live later as well, I think. What time?
11:30 p.m. You should be there, people. Premier League podcast Yardman edition. So make sure you are there.
Yeah, that is an elite show, people. You don't want to miss that one, blood. Absolute scenes. Monetization left the building on
Yo,
that
straight
stream,
away.
blood. You understand?
Straight away.
From the street got live, it gone. You see me? But big up the chat as always, blood. Big up the mods, them super chatters. Love all of you lot, blood. Like cook food. And yeah, Tuesday. Boy, Lewis. You can enjoy your singing, bro, because that's all it's gonna fucking be, mate.
Probably not wrong. Potch out. Potch out.